weeks later, we were sitting down to dinner, and the phone rang. It was Todd's mother, Jane. Todd's mom and I were always very close. She was one of my best friends.
She welcome.
After a few minutes, it was obvious she was
Oh,
hearing.
I hate it when they put that sticky shit on top of the tops. Like I don't understand. Like if I order from DoorDash and y'all put them sticky ass thing papers on the top, like a motherfucker can't pull the top off and drink the damn drink. Like I don't understand.
Devastated.
Hey guys, I didn't know y'all was here. I'm sorry. Forget everything I just said because I wasn't talking to y'all. Hey everybody, welcome. I greatly appreciate everybody being here tonight, showing up on time, like y'all should. Don't forget to thumbs up the live as you come in. Thank you guys for joining me for story time. It's gonna be creepy tonight. It's coming from different places again tonight. So it's gonna be hella creepy. This is the time where you get everything you need before we get ready to start. Thank you, Chastain. This is where you get everything you need before we get ready to start, you guys. You gotta warm up all your food and snacks and all that good shit. Get your drinks and all that stuff ready because that's exactly what Auntie doing right now. Trying to get my mixture together. So, Aunt said go dogs. So, hey everybody. It's like Wednesday. Let me over here. Okay, let's see. Hey, Creasy, Twin, Kay, Taliq, Lakeisha, Kiki. Hey, Nino, Shay. Hey, Shay, baby. Ashley, Trina. Hey, guys. Reese, Peace. Hey, boo. This one. Hey, Reese, Peace. It won't let me do so. Hold on. Hi, sis. Hey, Chastain, Jakia. Hey, Kay. I don't know why the hell this thing is acting like this. Like, okay. So, okay. Barbie, and where's my Reese? Where's my Reese PC? There she go. Okay. All right, you guys. How's everybody day been going? I hope it was going good. Hey, Sophie. I hope everybody day has been going magnificent. Mm. All right, you guys. Who all is ready for story time tonight? Okay. Don't slap my Shay baby. Don't leave her. Don't leave my Shay baby alone, sis. Don't beat the sleeves off my baby. Leave her alone. Everybody had a good day today? Okay, okay. Did nobody have to slap the sleeves off nobody's ass today, did they? Oh, goddamn. Cree. Now I'm tired, boss. I believe it. I'm tired too, shit. I'm telling you, Aunt J got home. I got off work like maybe 30 minutes to an hour ago. We all tired. Aunt been gone since 3:30 in the morning. He tired of shit. Gotta go right back at 2. I know you ain't did nothing. I know you ain't did nothing. Adele, don't you slap the sleeves on nobody. Oh man. Yes, you are working tonight. I was waiting to see if I could take that one off, but yep. So you guys are working tonight. I got you guys. People always want to test you. Don't ain't that everybody? Ain't that everybody want to test somebody? Fuck around and find out situations. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Kristen. So, while we wait, I hope you guys have been over to the merch shop and checked out the merch. I'm looking for ideas for the next shirt. So you guys are more than welcome to throw ideas out on what you want the next shirt to look like. And what the design will be. You can have an old man dancing on the shirt. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good thing. You ordered your shirt in your bag. Thank you, Adele. Adele, greatly appreciate it. Wow. Yeah. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. No, I have not seen the new Scream yet. Is it good? Please tell me so I won't have to waste my damn time or my money. Do a chewed up bacon meat t-shirt. We don't slap the sleeves off nobody's shirt. We already got the slap the sleeves off nobody's shirt. And for all my late ass family members that are creeping in through windows, back doors, and possibly doggy doors that was left open in the damn house, if y'all don't close them doors behind y'all, it is cold. How many times I gotta tell y'all, it is cold as shit. You heard it bad. It sucks. Oh man. Damn, I was hoping it was gonna be good. And see, waiting on that new scary movie that's gonna have me in the house wondering, do I hear noises? Snow sledge. Yeah, they always do that. They do that every year when they get cold. They do the little snow sledge thing at Lake Lanier to try to keep people coming year round. Oh shit, you coming for your birthday in June? Let your auntie know. Let your auntie know. I'll take you out. We can get a couple drinks. You know, cause I'm auntie. So just call. Let me know when you coming. I know Juicy coming soon too. She's coming soon. So Juicy will be down here in the A. I'm gonna have to make time to meet family members and stuff. Y'all know I ain't set up no meet and greet, but y'all gonna show up in Atlanta. I ain't got no other choice now, do it. All right, guys. So I got 4 very interesting stories tonight, you guys. These are coming from all over, not just Atlanta. These are coming from all over, you guys. So it's gonna be creepy tonight, y'all. You want to go to Magic City? You don't want to go to Magic City. And it's an overpriced strip club. Yeah. Magic City downtown. You run into a lot of dudes. You probably won't get a chance to. But anyway. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Trina. And let me know. I'll take you down there to Magic City. You're going to spend more money than you worth, than the spot is worth. But hey, I'll take you down there if that's what you want to go. You want to go to Magic City, see some ass clapping? Ass. Take you right on down now. Sure will. Mm-hmm. Oh, you can go to the hood. You can go to the Blue Flame. Blaze. Dirty Rats. You know. So just let me know which one you want to go. And we can go hit them up. All right. Yes, Magic City is highly overrated. But okay. Let me see what time it is. We got 1 more minute. Where's Magenta? Has she came out of the bathroom yet? Yeah, Blue Flame straight. It's just, they strippers be having bullet holes and stab wounds and C-section scars and shit.
Magic City Monday.
Not Magic City Monday. We're going to revoke Unk Mouth minutes. Magic City Monday.
Go and get a plastic bag.
God damn, that was high. Glad my eyebrows wasn't get away. I lost all them just then. Oh, she did tell her. I said thank you. Make sure you tag. Make sure you put the hashtag Lake L Fam so it can show up on our page on Instagram. Yeah, Cheetah's good. Cheetah's good, but it got a lot of. Put it like this: Cheetah's for men that like big boobies. Blue Flame Magic City is for men that like big asses. So it's a balancing act down here.
No problem. I went. Don't do it.
Oh, said don't do it.
Let's go when we see goddamn stretch marks.
Not the stretch walls and shit. Okay, here we go, guys.
Let's
so
see lay fronts. all that.
Well, we okay, so y'all, we done with the motherfucking scribble talk.
They said wings and goddamn fries, curly fries.
You ain't been in a strip club in over 8 years. How you know what they said?
Plastic bag.
How Unc know?
Been there.
He ain't been to a damn strip club in over 8 years. Me and Unc been together over 8 years. He ain't been to a strip club in over 8 years. So how Unc know?
I run in, run
Did
out.
he just run his mouth too much?
I run in, run out.
Run in and run out. All right, don't run in and get ran up on.
Run in, run out.
I don't know why he always trying to make me show my Fulton County. Gonna make me beat the sleeves off his ass, beat the lace front off her ass. You know what? I can't with you. Not tonight. I'm not even finna do it. Oh my goodness. He ain't supposed to know shit about no strip club. Ain't been in 8 years, but you all of a sudden know what's on the fucking menu. Is it something you want to tell me? Because if I find out, you know, it'll be easier if you just tell me. If I find out, I'm going to slap the sleeves off your ass, her ass, the owner of the strip club, all the other hoes that want to run up and have her back. All y'all motherfuckers going to get the knees and sleeves slapped right off y'all ass. So, you want to tell me how you know what the menu is in a strip club and you ain't been in over 8 years? Just curious. You thought all on said wings and fries. That was a nice little save right now.
All on said wings and
Yeah, that
fries.
was a nice save right now. That was a nice one.
What it look like selling fish at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning?
That was a nice little
What it
save.
look like selling goddamn steaks and eggs in a strip club? Wings and fries. No tater tots, no strips, no nachos, no sauce. Wings and fries. No ranch, no blue cheese, no ketchup, no lettuce, no goddamn celery. Ain't gonna be missing about 4 or 5.
You finna get the knees and sleeves slapped right up off your ass. You better tell me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. When the last time your ass stopped by a strip club?
Bands make a band.
Bands make them down. Okay, you finna get your whole head slapped. When the last time you been to a strip club?
Bands make a band.
Oh, that's the answer you want to keep giving me? That's the answer you want to keep going with? Is that your final answer?
Bands make a band.
Okay. All right. I'm telling you, I'm slap the sleeves and knees off your ass when I get done with this live. Y'all, let's hurry up and get this live done real quick. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and start this live real quick.
Bands.
Start it live real quick because he about to get his ass sick about. And you going to keep...
Bands.
Okay. That's exactly what his ass gonna end up. Okay. Say it. You look like you want to say some smart shit. Go ahead. All that shit ain't doing nothing but counting up against you. Cause I can't legally beat the sleeves off your ass online. So it's just adding up. Go ahead. Keep piling on if you like. Beat the sleeves and knees off your ass when I get off. Thank you, sis. Daddy, it's too late for that. It's too late for that. I'm finna start. I'm finna take pictures of your uncle and I'm gonna blast that shit on every strip club in Georgia. And I'm gonna let them know. You catch this motherfucker in here, call me. Don't even let him know. Just call me. And I'll take care of everything else.
Ooh.
Yeah, you better play like your ass into the basketball. Okay, here we go, guys. Yes, you are hella late. You got your tardy slip? Okay, thank you very much. All right, because I'm about to get the knees and sleeves slapped right off his motherfucking ass in here. So let me go on and start this story time so I can hurry up and get done. And then I can legally do what I need to do. Y'all hear her fucking with me? Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear her? Psst, pants. I'm gonna fuck him up. Y'all say all y'all I love yous and we miss yous, Uncle, because his ass will not be around after the day. I'm telling you, boy, I'm gonna slap the sleeves off. Right.
I'll be on Friday. Late.
Yeah. Okay. So our first story time, let's go to get this crock. Here you go, baby. Our first story time is Sade, Gemini, and Emily, and India. I'm mad because he don't went to the goddamn strip club and didn't tell me. Like, why you didn't tell me why we couldn't go to the damn strip club? How you just gonna be in here eating wings and fries with whole asses all bouncing around and stuff? And Auntie, I'm gonna tell you something. Auntie is big chested. I'm flat than a motherfucker when it comes to the ass. I don't have no ass. No ass at all. That's what's running over here. So the first time he run off in somewhere where it's ass clapping and he didn't invite me, oh yes, I'm highly pissed off right now. Very pissed off right now. But I'm gonna swallow that pill and I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna go ahead.
Good game.
There you want to clap out like you clapping for the goddamn basketball game. Quit messing with me, man. I'm telling them I'm not. Okay, so Sade, Gemini, India. Sade, Gemini, India. I'm so sorry, guys. This is your story time. Sade, yes, he trying to get. I'm talking. Sade, that's the what talking? Oh, so now you gonna blame it on Tide? Okay. Sade, Gemini, and India. I hope you guys like their story. This story takes place in North Carolina. Hey, Alicia. This story takes place in North. Okay. So, yeah, Sade, Gemini, India. And for all them family members that ain't thumbs up the live yet, oh yeah, y'all better get into it. Hey, Rakisha, you been missing in action, but I'm glad to see you here today. If you guys are ready for the story time, go ahead and thumbs up the live. Let me know that you're ready. Let me know that you're here. You ain't went to the bathroom. You did wash your hands when you did go to the bathroom. So thumbs up. Let me know that you're here and you're ready for the story time. I'll get my goddamn thumbs. I'm going to end the live and we're going to call it a night. How y'all want to do it?
Ain't that a bitch? Who now ask yourself, ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Are you ready? You ready for your
Thank you, Sade. Ain't no damn 15, 11, 30. Magenta, take your ass to the bathroom. I don't need your bladder messed up, girl. Shantae. Damn, Shantae. Shantae said, man, this is so fucked up. Can't send no superstar sticker, chat, nothing. If my country, third world, say that. Well, Shantae, don't feel bad. If you can't send your superstar sticker through YouTube, I do also take my superstar stickers through PayPal as well as Cash App. So you let me know which one you want to send a superstar sticker on, and my moderators will put the information in that you need. And there you go, Shantae. So since you in a third world country, you can't officially become a family member. I'm going to make you an honorary family member until they give you the option to open it up in your country. So, Shantae is officially an honorary LLF member, guys, until the third world country that she lives in open it up and let her join like a regular member. If you don't stop, you're so stupid. If you don't stop, then you just hear me say stop, you gonna keep going on that shit, man. Stop. Cause you already know that how she look when she wake up in the morning. Why would you do that? Oh, you so stupid. So yeah, Shantae is an honorary family member, guys, until she can get her things together on her country. So Shantae, like I said, if you want to send a superstar sticker or anything, just put it in the chat. Let us know you're trying to send one, and the moderators will see it, and they will put the information down that you need. So I hope that helps. All right. Let me see how many thumbs I got. Do I have enough thumbs to start? I ain't got enough thumbs to start, but I start anyway. Thank you, Sophie. All right, guys, here we go. So Sade, Gemini, India, this is you guys' story. I hope you guys enjoy the story. Now, this story takes place in North Carolina. I ain't gonna tell y'all exactly where, cause y'all already know Auntie don't reveal all that information. But this story takes place in North Carolina. So Sade, Gemini, and India were all looking for a place to stay. Gemini is the mom. Sade and India are sisters. Dad walked out of their life when they was little, so he's not around. And Gemini was looking for somewhere for them to go. Now, she comes across this house that she sees has a for sale sign out in the yard, but the for sale sign looks old as shit. Like nobody's put an updated or a recent for sale sign out there lately. So she sees the sign, and she get out in front of the house, look at the house. The house is pretty big. She, looking at it, she likes the way it looks, so she reaches out to the real estate company. Real estate company tell her, the house is cheap as shit for this type of house, but Gemini was just looking at it like it was a blessing. God knew how much money I had to spend on a house. He made this house the amount that we need, so it must be a blessing. That's how Gemini looked at it. So Gemini got Sade in India. They packed their stuff up and they moved the fuck to North Carolina. Now all I hear is
North
stuff.
Carolina, take your drawers off.
And you know what's so funny about that shit? Unc cannot see the chat.
North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your drawers off. Swing them across your head like a helicopter.
Unc can't see the chat, so how did he know you were just talking about that?
Mama,
How he know, Sophie?
you good? Motherfucker.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yes, he is wilding, like for real. Okay, so they pack their stuff up and they moved to Beverly. I mean, well, they moved to North Carolina. They take everything, they moving their stuff into the house. They had a moving company to help them move some of the stuff, so they were bringing the stuff into the house. The moving company guys was bringing the stuff into the house. It was a lot of weird stuff happening during moving day. People couldn't understand. The moving guys were sitting boxes in rooms that were showing up in other rooms. They were swearing they was putting the boxes in the room, like boxes that had Indian name on it that's supposed to go to her room. Moving people would swear they took it in India's room, but Gemini would find the box in her room. So a lot of shit was just out of going awry when they first started moving in, but it was so much going on, nobody really took time out to pay attention to what was going on. So nobody really even noticed that the boxes were moving around the house. It's just like you walk in a room, you see a box, they got Indian name on it, it's not your box, you just take it to another room. You don't ask how it got there, who put it there, nothing. So that's how the day was going. Shit was moving, but nobody was noticing. So that night when they got into the house and, got everything set up for us, their rooms and everything, unpacked, they was going to put in their rooms and stuff. They get ready for dinner. They decide to go out and get pizza, go out to eat for dinner. They go out to eat for dinner. They come back into the house. They had paint downstairs in the basement. Now, the paint was like a red color, like a blood color, and it was in the basement. Apparently, the last people that lived there was going to paint the basement red, but they moved out before they got a chance to do it. Wonder why. But anyway, so they come back home. It's red paint all over the floors, all over the stairs. Now, mind you, these are original hardwood floors. Like, this shit is going to be impossible to get out these damn hardwood floors. So she calls the police. Gemini calls the police because she feel like somebody broke into the house. Police come to the house and they sit in front of the house. So Gemini gets up, she goes out there. She's like, hey, officer, I called the police. I think someone broke into our house while we was going to dinner. He says, are you sure? She said, yeah, I think, because when we left, everything was fine. But when we got back, it was red paint all over the walls and the doors and everything like that. Hey, Yvonne. And the police officer was like, well, was there anybody in the house when you guys got there? She said she didn't hear anything, but she wasn't sure. She know that the paint was not upstairs. It wasn't open. It wasn't all over the house. So could they go in and check the house out? The officer said that he would walk around the house looking windows and check and see if he see anything, but he wasn't going to physically enter the home. Why not? Why you not coming in to look around? Well, ma'am, I really don't feel like there's anyone in the home. I'll just check the outside. If I see any entry, like anybody broke in from the outside, then I come in and I'll, check it out. But I'm going to stay out here and check out here. So Gemini thought that was a little weird, but okay. India and Sade's in their rooms just chilling. And the police officer is walking around the house to check out what's going on. Gemini standing on the porch, waiting on him to come back around to the front so she can ask him if he's seen anything. While she's standing on the porch waiting on him to come around, she hears India scream. So she runs in the house, she runs upstairs in India's room, and she's like, what's going on? And India was like, it was a man just looking through my window. Calm down, it's the police. They're checking out the house. She like, so the police got a ladder, and he's climbing up to my damn window. And then like, that's when it dawned on Gemini, like, wait a minute. Her room's on the second floor. Like, what? I seen a man in my window. That's impossible. Unless he was like 27 foot 20, you couldn't have seen a man in this goddamn window. I swear I just seen a man in this window. It was a white man. He had a beard on his face. He had a hat that curled up in the front. She described this shit to a T. Gemini didn't believe it. Girl, gone on with the bullshit. Take your ass to bed. And she's following Gemini out of the room like, mama, I'm serious. I seen a man in my room. Tell the police it was a man in my window. Girl, I'm not telling the police that shit. These folks ain't gonna believe me. They already think I'm bananas because I called them up here to check on a damn house that I swear ain't nobody been in. But I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna tell them. So as they're like, Gemini was walking back out the house on the porch, you know, to wait on the cop. But India is still adamant about it was a man in her fucking window. So the police come back around and he hears India and Gemini arguing about the man in her window. So the police walk back around, he looks at them and, you know, he let them finish talking or whatever. And Gemini like, hush. Okay, officer, what did you see? He's like, I didn't see anything. But what were you guys just talking about? And she was like, nothing, don't worry about it. He was like, no, what were you guys just talking about? She like, nothing, my daughter's acting, you know, crazy. She claims she's seen a man in her window, but my daughter stay on the second floor, so it's impossible that a man could have been in her window. The police looks at her and he says, you're right, it's impossible. But I didn't see anything around the house. If you have any more problems, just reach out to 911. We'll come back out and check. And he gets the fuck on fast. He scurries his ass right onto the car, jumps in, crank it up, and get the fuck on. He didn't wait to do no police report and report it back, nothing. Pull the fuck off the rip. Gemini goes back in the house with India. She's telling India, go on, stop with the bullshit, go upstairs, get in the bed. You know, we got things to do tomorrow. I don't have time for the games. India's highly pissed off, but she goes upstairs to get in her bed, just like her mama said. So Gemini's downstairs unpacking boxes for the kitchen. She's, you know, putting up plates and dishes and stuff like that. When she feels what she say, it felt like a man. She said from the way the grip was, it felt muscular. So she was washing, like putting the dishes up. She has her back turned. She's facing the sink. She's putting dishes up, and she feels what feel like a man come and embrace her around her waist. You know, like your man might do when he come in the house from work and you washing dishes. He just walk over and grab you. Hey, baby. You know, that's what she felt. She felt a man like embrace her from the back. And she jumps and she looked back and there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. She turns around. She checks the rest of the house. She don't see nothing. She comes back to the kitchen. She feeling creeped out. Now she's looking around the kitchen. Now she can't even really unpack because she's so busy looking around the goddamn kitchen to see what's going on. She's looking around the kitchen and she sees nothing. So she decides to go upstairs, get in the bed. She goes upstairs to get in the bed. She wakes up to water splashing on her face. She opens her eyes and it's a big black spot in her ceiling that looks like a pipe bursted or something. And water is like coming down on her head. So she jumps up. She like, I know I didn't just buy a damn house and the pipes are messed up. So she gets up. She goes upstairs and she goes to the bathroom that's upstairs and none of the bathroom sinks are running. None of the tubs, nothing is running. Basically ain't nothing on. So, you know, she stands there for a while before she realizes that this pipe must be coming from the attic. Oh, but hell no, we not going into the attic. We not dumb like that. So she decided, I'm going to call me a plumber, you know, in the morning when I get up. And she slept in the living room. She wakes up to Sade walking through the living room. She's asleep. Sade is completely asleep. You can see her eyes is closed. She's walking through the living room and she's holding somebody's hand. And she's like sleepwalking through the living room. And Gemini wakes up and she focused like, wait a minute, what the fuck? And she focused and she realizes Sade is walking through the damn living room holding hands with something. Like her arm is sticking out away from her body. So you can tell she's like holding hands with somebody. So Gemini jumps up and she's like, Sade, what's wrong? And Sade just keep walking. And she's talking now. Now she's starting to talk, but she's mumbling. It's so low you can't really hear what she's saying. And she's just walking through this house. This girl, this is her first night in the fucking house. This little girl is walking through the house, eyes closed, sleep. She ain't bumped into one wall, dresser, stumped her toe, kicked the door. None of this shit. It's like she knows this fucking house in one day. So she is walking through the house, sleep with her eyes closed, and she is mumbling something under her breath. So Gemini gets up and she goes after her to see, like, wake her up. Like, what the fuck is going on? Because this child has never slept walked a day in her damn life. This is the first time this child has ever slept walked before. So Gemini gets up and she runs in the kitchen, which is the way that Sade went. She runs into the kitchen and she see Sade is going down into the basement. She didn't turn no lights on. She just opened the doors to this dark, dank ass basement and started going down. This is a time where you weigh up your love for your children. Do I love her enough to take my ass down these steps in this dark to save her? I guess she did love her enough. So she decided to go to the steps, scream for Sade to come back upstairs. Sade don't answer. She tries to turn the light on in the basement. Nothing. Light won't come on. She turns around, go into the kitchen, get her a flashlight, and she begins to go down these stairs to look for Sade. She got the light. She's going down. Sade! Sade, where are you? Sade! Sade, where are you? Like, but when she gets to the third step, she feels a hand grabs her ankle and she go lunging down the bottom of the damn stairs. Like, head first, she get to rolling down these stairs all the way to the bottom of the stairs. When she hit the bottom of the stairs, the door slammed closed. The flashlight rolls out of her hand, and when it stopped rolling, the light is faced on Sade. And she's standing there. Eyes still closed. She ain't said shit. She just standing there. So Gemini gets up, brush herself off, and she turns around and look, and she sees Sade. Oh, Sade, girl, what are you doing down here? Like, let's go, man. It's dark down here. I can't see. I done fail. What are you doing? And Sade starts to talk, but she's still mumbling on her breath. Gemini can't hear nothing she's saying. She goes over. She's like, Sade, what are you talking about? The fuck? Sade. So at this point, I guess it dawns on her that people normally tell you when people are sleepwalking, you're not supposed to wake them. You know what I'm saying? Because it can be dangerous. But she decides she's going to go over a little closer and try to wake Sade up. So when she get a little closer to Sade, she hears Sade say, all hail Moloch. That's exactly what she said. All hail Moloch. Now, when they told me this name and, you know, what she was saying, of course, I'm just like you guys, and I went straight to looking this shit up. So when I looked it up, what I found was Moloch was a god in the Old Testament of the Bible. He was basically the god that people sacrificed babies and stuff like that to, for wishes or some shit like that. So she was saying, hail Moloch, like all hail Moloch. And Gemini was like, Sade! And then finally she just clapped in Sade's face. Sade! And she snaps out like, what? Why are you screaming at me? What the hell are you doing down here? What are you talking about? Why are you in my room? Sade, you not in your damn room. Look at where you at. It's dark. Why is it so dark in my damn room? Sade, you not in your damn room. So Gemini picks up the flashlight and shine the flashlight around the basement like we in the basement. How the hell we get down here? You walked down here. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. On God. On God, you walked your ass down here. Like, this is what happened. You walked down here. I followed you down here. You were screaming about something, Moloch, something. Sade had no memories. No memories of it. Gemini grabbed Sade, take her back upstairs, put her in the bed. She starts to look up what the word means. That's how I found out, because she was explaining to me. She started to look up what the word means. The more she looked up the information on this God, the more it scared her. The more she became worried because of what this God did, what he promised, what people did to please this God. She became worried. So the next morning she gets up and she asks Sade, is she okay? Do you remember anything that happened? Sade was like, nope, I don't remember anything. Don't know what's going on. What are you talking about? well, you got out of your bed and you went downstairs in the basement and you was talking about Moloch something. And she was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, cool. So India was like, how did you sleep, Mom? And Gemini was like, I really didn't sleep. I was up all night online, but how did you sleep? India said, I didn't sleep good at all. Why not, baby? What happened? I mean, we in a new house. You should have had a perfect rest. You should have had the best rest in the world. Like, what happened? She said, I had a dream. I had a dream that a man was chasing me. She said, I was pregnant. I don't know when I became pregnant. She was like, I don't know if it was a future dream or what, but I was pregnant and a man was chasing me through the woods. She was like, and I was running as fast as I could. She said, but because I was pregnant, I was getting tired so fast and it was scaring me because I knew the dude was right on my ass. She was like, so I was running as fast as I could, but I was getting tired. And right when I felt myself getting tired enough to stop, I woke up. And she said, I thought I was tripping. And, you know, I was just like, I just chopped it up to like it was a bad dream. She said she went back to sleep and she had the same dream again. So Gemini is like, what the fuck is going on in this house? So she reached out to the real estate agent people. And of course they like, oh no, nothing's wrong with the house. The house is fine. Okay. Well, all the problems and shit continue to act up in the house and it get worse. Sade was sick. She was home from school sick one day. She didn't feel good. So, I know, right? They said stop clacking that damn grinder. So Sade was home.
What is you talking about?
So Sade was homesick by herself because mom had to go to work and everything. She homesick by herself. And she was in the living room watching TV. And while she's watching TV, she hears what she say sound like a bunch of people upstairs, like stomping and chanting. It was a rhythm. And she like, what the fuck is going on? So she called mom. Mom, you did go to work, right? Yeah. Mom, I need you to come home. Because it sounds like people upstairs in the house. And instantly, Gemini is thinking some shit is about to go down. So she tell her, get out of the house. Just get out of the house right now until I get home. Get out of the house, Sade, and then the phone dies. So that scares the shit out of Gemini. She leaves work right there. I gotta go. Something's wrong with my door. I gotta go. She jumps in her car. Sade is on the phone like, Mom. But the phone is dead. So while Gemini is coming home, she's rushing home because she feel like something's wrong with Sade. Sade realized her mom ain't on the phone and she can't talk to her no more. She just drops the phone and runs to the front door to try to get out like her mama told her to. She's pulling on this door. She said the door was not locked, but it would not open. She said there was not one lock on this door that was twisted to lock the door, but the door would not open. She was snatching on the door. She couldn't believe the door would not open for her. She started kicking the door. She ran to the back door to try to get out. She was basically sealed in this goddamn house. Now, it is daytime outside when all this go on, but Sade says the house got dark as if it became night in like seconds. She said the sun was blazing outside, yet her entire house got dark as if it was nighttime. She could not understand it. She said then she looks out of the window and she can't see the neighbor's house next door. She says a black cloud around their house. She couldn't see nothing. It was just this big black cloud. Thunder, she said when she looked into the cloud, it looked like thunder, lightning, just surrounding the house. She couldn't see nothing. And she said she was trying to get out of the house. She decided to run into the living room, try to open up a window. Window would not open. She looked in the reflection of the window and she seen a bunch of people standing behind her with one man in the front. He had on glasses. He was a white man. He had on a suit, hat. She named it all. She described it all. So, you know, she see them in the reflection. She turns around real quick and she can see them with her eyes. Like, this ain't no fucking reflection no more. She can see them. And she's like, oh my God, she sees them and she starts to run. But they start to chase her. So she is running through this house and every room she tries to run into is somebody in there. It's somebody in there trying to catch her. So she is just running all through this house. She's running down the hallway trying to get to another room. Her hair is being snatched. She's being snatched off her feet. This girl is running and fighting for her damn life in this house. Finally, Gemini pulls up. When she pulls up, India's walking up the street from school. She jumps out of the car and she runs up. India's like, what's going on, mama? What's going on? So she just started to run up the steps too, like, what's going on? Gemini runs into the house and she opens the door and all she sees is Sade laid out on the floor. But the way she's laid out on the floor, Sade is laid out on the floor to look like a cross. Her feet have been tied together. Her hands have been tied to the floor, basically, with like rope and nails. She is basically stretched out in the center of the goddamn floor. Her clothes have been ripped. She got deep, bloody scratches on her. Gemini cannot believe this shit. Like, what in the whole fuck is going on around here? She runs and she asks Sade, like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, what's going on? And Sade's just like, help me, mama, please help me before they come back. And she like, before who come back? Before the people in this house come back, mama, please just hurry up and help me. Like, ain't no damn people in this house. She like, yes it is, just please hurry up and help me. So, of course, they just snatch the damn ropes off her hand, hurry up and, you know what I'm saying, get her up off the floor. And as they're helping her up off the floor, you hear this chanting and this rhythm, this boom, boom, boom. And instantly, Sade loses it. Oh shit, here they come, mama, they coming. She runs straight for the door. She get ready to grab the door slams on her. Oh, what the fuck? Mama, we gotta get out right now. And Gemini's just standing there because she's like, she wanna see. I guess she wanna see. She don't believe this shit. She wanna see. India can tell by how shook up Sade was. We need to get the fuck out of here. We need to go because she's tripping, mama. Like, she for real. We need to go. And Gemini just standing there. And then all of a sudden, it's like the lights flash. They go out. And when they come back on, like the whole house full of people are standing in front of her. Whole fucking house full of people are standing in front of her. Majority women. And this one man standing in the front with these glasses on, looking at Gemini. And Gemini just screamed, this is my house. You need to leave. And this man opens his mouth. And a roar comes out of this man's mouth that shakes the entire foundation of the fucking house. Like, he wasn't planning on going nowhere. So, you know, Gemini screaming, you need to leave. And he's screaming back at her ass, shaking the whole fucking house. And India and Sade like, mama, let's go. Come on, let's go. And she runs over, you know, Gemini like, fuck it. She runs over to the door and she tried to grab the door and the door won't open for her. She turns around and she look back at this man and she like, let us go. You don't want us here. Let us go. And the lights flash and they come back on and all these people are gone. And the door was like, click, click. Like, bitch, leave. Like, right now, leave. When the door went click, click, Sade didn't waste no time grabbing that goddamn handle and running her ass straight out of the fucking house. She told her mama everything that was going on in the house, everything that had happened to her in the house. So, of course, Gemini is putting all this shit together. So she decides to send India and Sade to her mama house while she figure out what the fuck is going on. So she goes to do a little research on her house. Can't find shit. She reaches out to a pastor in the neighborhood. And she's telling the pastor what's going on. And the pastor tell her, even though this pastor ain't never been in her house, this pastor tell her, go downstairs to your basement. Oh shit, no, I'm not going to the basement. Look, just go to the top stairs. So she opens up the basement door. She's standing at the top stairs. And he's like, do you see like a crescent on the wall to the right up under your banister? And she thinking to herself, how the fuck do he know all of this? She looks and sure as shit, it's a crescent like under the damn steps. And she like, yeah. And he was like, okay, so I see a lot of blood in that basement. He like, I see that blood, that basement flooding with blood. He said something really evil in your house. And you need to let it know that that is your house and you're not leaving. I tried that. And he evicted our ass. Next suggestion. So he, you know, tells him, give me a couple days, I'll reach out. Tell Gemini I'll reach out. So, couple days, Gemini don't stay at the house. She go to her mama house and everything. Couple days, the pastor reaches out to her. And he tells her to go to the library in a historic session because what she's looking for, she's not going to find online. He told her to go to the library, to the historic section of the library, and ask the librarian, can you see the records that, I guess, the earlier history of the land and stuff like that. So she said, fine, that's what she'll do. She goes to the library. She gets what she's looking for. She reads up on everything, guys. After she read what she read, she called a real estate agent and she told him she didn't want the house no more. She said, I have to leave. I cannot be in this house anymore. We have to go today. Real estate agent like, what's going on? What's the problem? Nothing. We just need to be out. We can't be in this house no more. Like, we need to go. We really need to leave. Real estate agent didn't want to let them out, let them out of the agreement, the contract or whatever. So basically Gemini this house really like robbed Gemini and them, but she would rather be out of the house than stay in the house. Now, what Gemini found was apparently, back in the day, it was illegal to do abortions. And this house used to house a doctor who used to do illegal abortions at his house. And apparently, he would do these abortions and sacrifice these dead babies to Moloch. And the way he would do this is because, according to Gemini, when she read in the Bible and looked up, information, the picture that she found of Moloch is supposed to be like a ox head. It had the head of an ox with horns. And the way they showed it in the Bible, from how she's seen it, they make it look like it's a made out of gold, and it has a fire on the inside of it. Like, they put fire on the inside of it. So this is how the little statue's supposed to look back in the day when they created the statue. So this man basically was taking these dead babies downstairs to the basement and burning their bodies in this furnace that was supposed to be that was supposed to be like dedicating to this Moloch god. You know what I'm saying? So apparently, several babies died in this house. Not one, not two. Over many, many years, several babies was aborted in this house. And this man took it upon himself to alter. That's the word I'm looking for. This man took it upon himself to make his own altar of this Moloch shit and use his furnace as the fire on the inside, and he would sacrifice these unborn, stillborn babies to this fucking god. And the evil in that house was so strong, that Gemini said she would have nightmares of babies dying. She had nightmares of her being trapped in the basement, and as she tried to run out of the basement filled up with blood that felt like quicksand. She couldn't get out of it. She was having all these night terrors, all these dreams, all these nightmares, and this motherfucker had been worshiping Moloch, and he was sacrificing all these babies, and not to mention the mothers that died during these abortions. All their asses were sacrificed. So he just used this big ass furnace that was in his house and burned the bodies, and nobody was the wiser on where these babies went. You would be pregnant, you would go in his house, he would do this abortion, you would come out like everything's fine, and he would put this baby in the furnace and set it on fire and say his little prayers and his little rituals to get whatever the hell he wanted. And once she saw that, she felt like, I have children. Something can happen to my children in this house. She went with that. So she decided to move out that house. Fucked up part about it is she couldn't get rid of the house. She still has the house. This shit happened like 4 years ago, and she still has the house. She don't live in it at all. But she kept the house. She won't sell the house. She's not allowing anybody to move into the house because she knows the history and the danger of being in that house. So she has the house still. She just won't sell it. The real estate people didn't want to take it back, so she won't sell it, and she's keeping the house to keep everybody out. So yes, that is the end of you guys' first story. I know it was a long story. I do apologize, but that was the end of you guys' first story. This is the time where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, cool down from the creepiness, all that good stuff. Twist up, refill your shot glasses, and come back. Your next story will start at 8:25. I hope you guys liked your story. Sade, Gemini, India. And she ain't been back to that house. She ain't been back. She ain't been back to that house since she left that house. And it doesn't even matter that all that stuff is in that house. It don't even matter. She ain't been back for nothing. She don't want nothing out of the house. House just been collecting dust. She ain't been back. And for all you people that want to look up who I was talking about, because I know some of y'all are just burning or trying to Google or something. I know y'all are. So if you're trying to look it up or who I was talking about, the name is spelled Molech. So you can look it up that way. Google might give you some information. Then again, it might not give you information. Some shit you can't find on Google. Some shit you just gonna have to go to the library. A little Jersey to my. I've been Googling it. I knew it. I know y'all do. Y'all always do. She left all that stuff in now. She didn't take nothing out. Nothing. She didn't take a damn thing out of that house. She didn't want nothing out of that house. She felt like by bringing anything out of that house, it would put them in danger. It would bring that energy to wherever they are. So she left everything in the house. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Letitia. No, don't talk about Nino. So for all my family members that is sneaking in real late, if y'all don't thumbs up the live, because that's how I see y'all creeping in. Y'all coming through doggy doors and windows that's left open. Y'all a whole mess. Right. Yeah, Sade. That's what I think too, but she's just like, she feel okay. Know that when I spoke to this young lady, I offered up all of those options. She said that she was not, she didn't want to like destroy the house. She said if she destroyed the house, she can't be sure whatever's in the house will be set free on the world. She don't want that. She looked me square off in my eyes and she told me right now that house is a box that's holding that evil in, and she want to keep it that way. So she's afraid for the world if that shit get out. So she's just leaving it like that. And I bothered it. Okay, let's see. Girl, you better about to let my damn oxygen out. All right, y'all. One more minute before we start the live. I hope you guys are all ready and ready for this next story, your second story. Y'all get 4 stories tonight. I'm about to start your second story. I'm sorry the first story was so long. Thank you, Reese. Sorry this first story was so long, you guys. I just had to give y'all all the details, all the information. Kim probably doing readings right now. So, yeah, if she was on here, I probably would have got cussed out 3 words ago for saying that word. But I had to tell y'all exactly who I was talking about so y'all can understand it. Y'all can be creeped the fuck out. So, yeah. Magenta, she would have. She went and lived with her mama. The kids stayed, her kids stayed with her mama. But she, and crazy part about that is she moved in with her mama. Her and the kids moved in with her mama, and her mama died a year later, leaving the house to them. So it's just everything just fell. I don't know why it fell the way it fell, but now she has a house. She just don't deal with the other house, and she's not renting it or selling it. She said she has had people to reach out to her about the house, wanting to rent the house, wanting to buy the house. She's turned down every offer. She said one offer came in was bigger than how much she paid for it, and she turned it down because she didn't want nobody hurt. I love the long stories. All right, guys, here we go. Now, if you ready for the second story, come on, thumbs up. Let me see. Y'all ready for the second story? Thumbs up. And for all you 8 thumbs up the live, some of you should be putting down 2 thumbs. Because you ain't thumbs up the live by closing the door. Thank you, Shay. Yes, y'all didn't close the door. Please close the door. I mean, after listening to her story, I can understand where she was coming from. Because what happens if you sell that house and some people with even smaller kids that can't talk, you know what I'm saying, end up in that house? Or babies end up in that house. Like, you don't want that on your conscience. So you do what you can to protect everybody. You protecting people you don't even know. And they don't even know you protecting them. So, yeah. Nah, you would have been gone, huh, Cat? Alrighty. Now that's responsible. Yes, because, I mean, think about it. That man was after babies. And what happened? Time she said that house to a family. They show up with 2 babies. Like, goddamn. Thank you, Trina. Yeah, she still have to pay property taxes and everything on the house. She reached out to a couple like pastors to try to bless the house, but all the pastors refused to come inside the house. They said that if they came inside the house, it'll only make the situation worse and not better. So, and they said apparently this house has been up for over 100 years. So they feel like this evil has been in this house for over 100 plus years. And they feel like if they come into the house, they can only make the situation worse, or something will happen to one of them. So she hasn't been able to find anybody to come in and do a cleansing of the house. Alrighty, guys. Your second story is going to have Miss Bree 23, Lashana, and Tasha. I hope you ladies like your story, because here we go. This story takes place in Abilene, Texas. Yes, Abilene, Texas. So, Bree, Lashana, and Tasha went to Texas. No, it's basically nothing you can do. Right. And Shay, you're not getting the address. You know I don't give out addresses. Honey, or something. Now she better leave the key in a secret box. So, yeah. So Bree, Lashana, and Tasha. Brie, Lashana, and Tasha are kind of like me. They're like haunted stories, paranormal investigator type motherfucking people. So they do like these little haunted houses and paranormal tours all over the place, right? So, well, Bree received a text message from somebody that she thought was her homegirl, telling her that they opened up this new big ass haunted house in Abilene, Texas, and that they should come check it out because it'll be good for them. So of course, when Bree hears this, she lets Lashana and Tasha know, like, bitch, we got us a new spot to go check out. It's in Texas. Who down? Of course they down. Like, let's fucking go. So they make the trip to Abilene, Texas, and the text message says that the haunted house is at a certain address. Give them the address. It's around Halloween, y'all. So when they come in to Texas and everything, they get their hotel, and that first thing they do is drive over to this haunted house to see what the outside look like, to see if it looked like it may be creepy. So that when they pull up, of course, there's a lot of decorations outside the house and everything. Okay. Okay. So they get back that night. The next night, they decide they go into this haunted house. They go downstairs into the lobby, and they got on their little costumes that they was going to wear, and the front desk lady was like, where you guys going? And they're like, to this haunted house that they just opened. And the lady was like, a haunted house they just opened? She like, yeah, my homegirl sent me a text letting me know that this haunted house just opened down here, and we cannot wait to go check it out. So that's what we're about to go do. And the front desk lady was looking at them kind of weird, but she was like, okay, well, have fun. And they leave. They drive back over to this house, and when they get there, lights are on and everything, but you don't really see any people. You see kids, trick-or-treating and everything, but you don't see like no line or anybody trying to get inside this house or anything like that. So they looking at the house like, are we at the right spot? That's what the address said on the phone. Yeah. So she texts this number back that she thinks is her homegirl. And Bree homegirl is like, Yeah, it's one of those haunted houses where you just go in. Like it's not like a line because everybody just goes in. It's okay for us to just be walking in? Girl, yeah, it's okay for you to just be walking in. There's people in there. They, prepared to scare you. Just be prepared. It's gonna be scary. So Bree gets out the phone and she like, LaShawn, Tasha, this shit's gonna be scary here. So she say it's people already in there and they may jump out and scare us and we supposed to just go on in. So are y'all ready? Of course they like, hell yeah, let's go. So they walk up to the door and when they get ready to open the door just swings open all on its own. So the first thing Bree says, oh yeah, I'm finna like this shit because they already got it set up so they can't wait. Oh, let's go. And they walk into the house. Time all three of them get in the house, the door slams behind them. Boom. LaShawn look back. She like, yeah, this about to be creepy. This is about to be creepy as hell. Tasha was like, let's go. Which way should we go first? Should we go upstairs or should we go downstairs? Let's try upstairs first. So they decide they going upstairs. And they get upstairs. The first room they come to has bloody handprints all over the door. And they like, this must be the first room. So they open up the door. And when they open up the door, they see a lady tied up in a bed screaming, help me, please, please help me. And they just standing there looking at stuff. And then this man comes out of the closet with a chainsaw and he just starts sawing into this lady, like sawing into her ass. And then the door slam closed. And they're like, oh my God, girl, that looks so real, bitch. Like, that looks so real. Like, oh, this is about to be so fun. And they just continue to go on. They go to the next room. When they get to that room and they open up the door, it's a body hanging from the ceiling. And it's like just hanging. It's a woman. Her body just hanging from the ceiling. And of course, Bree was like, oh my God, somebody is really hanging. And LaShawn was like, girl, ain't nobody really hanging. We done seen that shit before. She got a rope around her waist and around her neck. That's how they got her up. Girl, like, don't believe the hype. Like, it ain't real. This is scary haunted house, right? This shit ain't real. Bree like, it looks so real though. And then the girl that's hanging looks up at them. And then the door slam closed. So it's like, see, I told you the shit ain't real because she just looked at us. So clearly she wasn't dead. So Bree was like, okay, this getting a little too freaky for me. They go on, they get downstairs. Now they on the first level of the house where the living room, kitchen, and all that stuff is. And they go into the living room. It's like a family sitting in the living room. It's a man, a woman, and two kids. And they sitting on the couch and watching TV. And then you see a woman come from behind them and slit everybody's throat like all for the kids and the mom and dad. Lights flash out. Boom. Lights flash on in the living room. Blood. Family just laid out on the floor, dead. Blood all over the fucking floor. Oh my goodness, girl, this looks so real. This looks so real. And they go all through the house. They get to the kitchen. It's a lady in the kitchen looking like she cooking dinner. While she's, standing over the stove like she's cooking dinner, they show a man run up behind her, put a bag over her head, and yoke her out, pull her down to the ground. She's kicking and screaming. She's screaming for help. She's looking right at Bree like, help me, until she just not moving no more. And Bree was like, oh man, damn, that's a hard way to go. Next, and they go on up through. They get on to the hallway, and when they get to the hallway, they see a man dragging a body down the hallway. They can see the blood streaks in the floor, and this dude is just dragging a body on down the hallway and around the corner. And as they are looking at him go around the corner, you hear glass break right next to their ear. All of them jump. Oh my God, what the fuck? What is that? And it's a man reaching at them. Ah! So they just run out of the damn scary house like, oh my God. Y'all, that was so creepy. And when they come out, it was like a man standing on the sidewalk. And he got on all black. He got his head down and he's pointing. And they thinking, okay, I guess it's more to this damn scary house. So the dude is pointing behind the house. So Tasha maybe we supposed to go in the back because he pointing to the back. And Ashana was like, yeah, he do he pointing to the back. So they let's go. They get to the back. When they go to the back, they see a woman burying people Basically, it's like three graves that's already been covered up, and then it's like 3 graves that are open. Like she's digging the 3rd grave right now. Whoosh, whoosh, and they like, oh my goodness, y'all, this is creepy as fuck. Excuse me, ma'am. Lady don't say shit to them. She keep on digging the hole. Next thing you know, all 3 of them scream, ah, and it goes black. They don't know what the fuck going on. They all of a sudden lifted up in the air. They can't see. It's like they got a bag over their head. They can't see nothing. They are lifted up in the air and they dropped on the ground. Boom, hard as shit. And Bree like, hold on, I ain't fucking signed up for this, man. I ain't signed up for nobody to be whooping my ass while I'm at this damn haunted house. So they all start to take their bags off and they see this woman, and all 3 of them is in these graves. And this woman is standing over the damn graves. And she just looking out into the graves. And they like, y'all, why the fuck are we in these holes? And the lady just started grabbing the dirt and she's throwing that shit on Bree. And throwing it on LaShawna. And throwing it on Tasha. And they like, oh, hell no. They jump up out of them damn grave holes so quick and get to running. When they run to the front of the house, the dude in the black hoodie, he ain't even there no more. He ain't nowhere to be fucking found. Fuck that. They run, jump in the car. They get in the car, pull off, get back to the hotel. Bree, ask your friend, why the fuck they didn't tell her that them folk put their hands on you and do all that crazy shit? So Bree was like, yeah, because she should have told me all that. Like, I wasn't prepared for that shit. So they called the number that's been texting Bree. The number you have reached is disconnected and no longer in service. Devil is a lie. This bitch just texted me like maybe 30, 45 minutes ago. That number cannot be disconnected. Call it back. The number you have reached is no longer in service. Bree like, what the fuck? What is going on? Couldn't get in touch with this friend for nothing in the world. Couldn't get in touch with this person for nothing in the world. So the friend that she thought it was, she called other friends and was like, can you have Keela to call me? Because I need to talk to her. And Keela calls. And she's like, Keela, did you, why you didn't tell me that them folk be touching on you at this haunted house? And Keela like, what damn haunted house? The haunted house, you know you sent me the text message about the haunted house in Texas? No, bitch, I haven't sent you anything. It had to be you, because you the only person that live in Texas that I know that could have known about this haunted house that they just opened in Texas. Bitch, we just opened a haunted house in Texas? What are you talking about? Girl, do I need to send you the screenshot of these messages? Yes, you do. Because I need to see them. Sent the messages to a homegirl, like I ain't sent you none of this shit. That did not come from me. I had nothing to do with that. What the fuck? So they get up. It's morning time. They get up and drive back to the haunted house. Like a couple days before Halloween at this point, y'all. Ain't no decorations around this house when they get there. They pull up, it's daytime. Ain't no decorations. Ain't no damn... Ain't no pumpkin on the porch like it was when they came. Nothing. House look completely empty. And Bree is thinking to herself, what the fuck? Like, it was just a haunted house. Why would they close the haunted house before Halloween? That don't make no sense. And they couldn't understand what the fuck. So they go up to the house. They look inside the house. And the house is completely empty. None of the stuff they seen in the house that night. Nothing. The house looks vacant. So they couldn't figure that shit out. And they were going back to the hotel. They couldn't figure out who it was, told them about it. Why the haunted house gone all of a sudden. And when they get back to the hotel, they run into the same little front dead lady. And she looking at them because everybody look puzzled as shit when they come in the hotel. So she like, are you girls okay? What's going on? And LaShawna was like, I think we tripping. And the lady started laughing. And Bree was like, nah, I don't think we tripping. Tasha was like, you tell me if we tripping. So she tells the lady, everything that happened. And, and she about how, her friend didn't send her that. She thought it was her friend, but it wasn't her friend. And the lady asked her, she said, when y'all told me about it was a new haunted house that was open in Texas, I didn't even know about it. That's why I was looking at y'all like y'all was crazy, because I hadn't heard about it. Where's the house located? They tell her where the house is located. She jumps back, and she's like, are you shitting me? And they're like, no, what's the problem? And it's a lobby full of people. So she was like, I take my break at 1. I talk to y'all at 1. Meet me in the little cafeteria area at 1. I talk to y'all at 1. Okay. They go upstairs trying to figure out what you think she got to tell us. The fuck is going on with you? Like, everybody in on this shit except for us. Like, what's going on? They go down there to meet the lady. Ain't nobody in the cafeteria but them. And she's like, Bree's like, so what's going on? LaShawna was like, we can't, please tell us what's going on. And the lady was like, she was like, the house you get, the address to the house that you guys said was the haunted house. She was like, that's impossible. That house couldn't have been a haunted house. And they're like, why not? And she's like, because that house been abandoned for almost 30 years. What? Ain't nobody lived in that house in almost 30 years? No. That house has been abandoned. Ain't nobody been in that damn house. They damn sure ain't throwing no Halloween party in that house. Well, what the fuck happened? Why the house been abandoned for so long? 30 years ago, there was a serial killer in Texas. And apparently he would take his victims to that house. They were kind of like, back in the day, the New Age Buddy and Clyde, him and his girlfriend. And they would pick up random hitchhikers or, random people, homeless people, tell them they'll feed them and take them to this house and murder these people. Like, and the front desk lady was telling them about how they found a woman in there 30 years ago and half her body had been cut in half by what looked like a chainsaw. All three of the girls like, whoa, wait a minute. A lady was cut in half with a chainsaw. And she was like, yes, girl. And before she could even finish the rest of the story, Bree was like, she was cut from the side through. And the lady was like, yes, how you know? Because we seen that last night at the haunted house. What you mean you seen it last night at the haunted house? So they tell the lady what they saw in every room of that house. They tell the lady what they saw. And the lady pretty much confirmed every last story. All the bodies were found in that house when them folks finally got killed because they didn't go down with a motherfucking, I'll put my hands up, officer, and come quietly. No. They had a whole fucking shootout with the cops and ended up dying at that house. But when the cops came in, they located over 17 bodies in this motherfucking house that these folks had went bananas on. And this lady pretty much confirmed every last thing that they saw. What about the lady that was hanging in the room? Oh, yeah. They said that they had picked this girl up, that she was a hitchhiker, and they picked her up, and they used her as a slave, a sex slave. She did everything, and the girl just finally killed herself to get away from them, because they just raped her and beat her, and raped her and beat her, and the girl just hung herself to get away from it. Okay, we saw a family in the living room. It was a man, a wife, and their 2 kids. Yeah, it was sad what happened to them. I'm talking about she went through every fucking story. And then when she gets to the backyard, when they get to the backyard, and LaShawna starts saying, well, what happened in the backyard? What you mean what happened in the backyard? Because when we went in the backyard, there was a lady standing over 3 bodies in the backyard, like they had already been buried. And the front desk lady was like, none of the bodies that the police found were buried. They were already in the house dead. We seen this lady hide 3 bodies in the backyard. We seen the lady bury 3 bodies in the backyard. Excuse me. And the front desk lady was just like, I don't know. It could be more bodies. We don't know. Okay. So they reach out to Godiva people. So these are the people that bring the dogs that can smell bodies, or they got that little machine where they can see in the ground and see if it's a body there. So they called, those people because they wanted to know if they were fucking tripping. Those people were saying that they couldn't physically examine the house or the yard without some type of authority, permission. So, of course, police didn't want to get involved in that shit. They were like, no, it's bullshit. We got all the bodies and da-da-da-da-da. They didn't want to believe shit. So, Bree ended up bribing one of the dudes that worked with the Godiva people. She ended up bribing him into coming over to the house and checking out the yard for them. So he comes over with his little machine, And he goes through the front yard first, and he like, I didn't find nothing. They're like, okay. He goes on the side of the house. He comes back. He tell them, I didn't find anything. He goes to the back of the house. Bree, LaShawna, and Tasha sitting up front smoking, having them something to drink, and they hear him scream out, "Hey, I found something!" They rush back there to see what's going on. And he's standing in the area where they saw these 3 bodies buried. But at this point, it's like the ground has not been disturbed. They saw that shit that night, but by that day, it looked like the ground had not been disturbed at all. And he is standing over this spot where one of those bodies was buried when they seen it that night. And he's like, I found something. So they all rush over and they look at the little screen. And he was like, you see that? You see that right there? That means it's bones in the ground right here. That means it's somebody buried right here. We need to call the police. They call the police. Police come out. The girls tell them the same thing that they told the front desk lady. Everything that happened. And the cops was laughing about half the fucking story. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Until they started describing these murders. Y'all ain't even 30 years old. How the fuck would y'all know exactly how people were killed in this damn house? I'm telling you, officer, we saw this shit. LaShawna was like, we saw it. We saw it's 3 bodies in that backyard. He was like, we checked all over this house. We ain't find. Okay, it's 3 bodies in that backyard. The one he just found, that ain't the only body back here. It's 3 more bodies back here. Like right next to that body. And the police thought it was bullshit. And they sat out there the whole day. And sure as shit, it was 3 bodies in the backyard that the police didn't have no idea about. They were all homeless people, so nobody ever put any missing people or anything up about them. So the police had no idea these 3 people were even missing because they were homeless people. So nobody even knew these people were missing. They exhumed 3 bodies out the backyard, y'all. 3 bodies out the backyard. Just like Bree, LaShawna, and Tasha said. They exhumed them bodies out the backyard. And when the police, was coming to them asking them, well, how did you know this? And da-da-da-da. Bree asked the police, can you trace a phone call? Can you trace a phone number for me? Police was like, sure. Would you get in trouble for that? I don't want you to get in trouble. I just need to know. Because the person that told us to come to this house texted me from this number. And when I tried to call the number back, it said that the number is disconnected. So the police was like, somebody actually told y'all to come to this house? And they're like, yeah. So he like, what's the number? They give him the number. Police go over to his little cruiser, get on his radio, comes back 10 minutes later, tell them that number had never existed. That number never existed. She said, you see the text messages coming from this number, so how could it have never existed? Police was like, maybe somebody made that number on an app or something, but that is not a number affiliated with any type of phone company at all. Are you sure? He was sure. He thanked them for helping to find those bodies. They also did dental records on the people that they found. They did find out that there was 3 homeless people, and they did reach out to the families that they were able to locate of these homeless people to let them know what happened to these homeless people 30 years ago. And that's probably why you ain't seen your relative in so long, because that's where he been. So they thanked them for helping out and doing what they could. Couldn't believe the shit went down like that. The police said he couldn't wait to tell his golf buddies the story, because he said it didn't make no sense how girls came from a total different state that had no idea about what was going on, came to solve one of the biggest motherfucking mysteries in Texas. I mean, everybody said they knew it was more bodies. They just didn't know where. They had a feeling there was more bodies. They just didn't know where. And these 3 girls drive their ass straight in from out of town and solved the biggest fucking mystery they've been trying to solve for over 30 years. So needless to say, they felt very well. Very good about what they did. And they went back to the hotel and they let the hotel lady know that it was 3 bodies down there. She couldn't believe it. She said, you lying. No, ma'am, we are not lying. And it was 3 bodies out there. She was like, well, I just hope they families get some type of closure. She couldn't believe it, though. She couldn't believe that these girls that had no idea about their town at all came right in and was just like, there's where the bodies are right there. So yeah, they solved the biggest fucking mystery that Texas had going on for 30 years. Three curious, spontaneous women like myself onto the paranormal shits. So yes, there you go, you guys. That is your second story. This is where you get to go to the bathroom, get yourself a drink, your brief intermission. Magenta, go to the bathroom. Shay, you always got questions. What are your questions, Shay? And like I said, for all of you that haven't thumbs up the live, if y'all don't thumbs up the live and close my door, you wouldn't leave your mama door open. Why leave my door open? Thumbs up the live and close the door. That's how we close the door over here, by thumbing up the live. So please close the door. It is cold as hell outside. Yeah. The third one gonna get you too. I mean, ever get her candy? What candy? I'm sorry. What girl? They talking about the girl that was helping him. The girl that was helping him to murder people. She was killed in the shootout with the cops. The girl that they did kidnap and raped and tortured and all that. She was found in the house hanging. So they found her. They found her 30 years ago. We never did get the Mexican candy, Letitia. Now I'm gonna replay the story time about 3 times. Look at you, Chastain. All right, I'm gonna start the next one at 8:55. So y'all got 3 minutes to bust a move. Do what you need to do. Girl, tell that baby get her ass out of the way before you piss on her. Yes, and while we wait, head over to the merch shop and get you a family merch shirt, especially if you got a badge. If you got a badge, you should already have a family merch shirt. If you ain't got one, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. So, guys, it's a new year. New year mean new things. So, damn, Quan. It's all right, baby. You're going to be okay. We strong. It'll produce strong-ass family members. You strong. Half of us dealt with COVID last week. It's okay. You're going to get over it. Quarantine like they asked you to do. Don't get nobody else sick. Make sure you get that mucus up out of you. And castor oil is your cure. So just go out and buy you a bottle of castor oil, and it'll kick that shit right on out. And you'll be done with that whole little COVID thing by Thursday. Tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I seen her picture, Sweet Tea. I said, yes, Queen. Yes. Yes. And she looking so cute and snatched in it. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. So y'all quarantining. It's okay, Rakisha. It's okay, Quan. Half of the family was quarantining last week, myself included. So, Quan, I'm not getting no castor oil. Quan, you better get your grown ass up and go get you some castor oil. Boy, the rest of the family took it. Then we family. Thumbs up if we took castor oil to get rid of our COVID family. Y'all don't leave me hanging like this. I ain't gonna lie, Quan, we ain't take that shit either. Cause we all remember what that shit tastes like. But I'm telling you, to knock it right on out. Yep, we made it. Okay. All right, guys. It's 8:55. It's time for that next story, that third story. So y'all go ahead and thumbs up. Let me know you ready for the third story of the night. And then y'all got one more after this, and then we go until Friday. I know, right? Okay, so Momo said Alka-Seltzer Got her and her son right. I know Nino when he was sick, Mucinex worked for him. Um, what was I about to say? Oh yeah. So it's a new year, brings us upon new things, new experiences. So Auntie is about to start doing some new stuff. Um, yeah, I'm gonna start doing some new stuff. Some of y'all stories in the future will be broadcasted from the location. Mm. So I'll make sure I cleanse myself before I go to some of these locations. But we gonna go to some of these locations and check them out. Y'all eyes might be better than mine, so we gonna have all type of cameras. So everybody, if y'all see some, y'all will be able to let it be known. We gonna check out some of these West Side cemeteries and go on some paranormal, tours where we go into some of these houses with the paranormal equipment and see what we can find. So, we open the doors for a lot of new shit. So I just hope y'all buckle up and are ready for the fucking ride. First journey's supposed to start next month, guys. So, yeah. Probably have Kim on FaceTime so she can bless me real good before I go. Um, I know, Nino, because you part of my paranormal crew anyway. You've been ready. You've been ready, so I already know. But yeah. So my first me and Uncle already looking into it. And I think my first haunted area I'm gonna go to, it's gonna be here in Georgia, but it's gonna be Savannah, y'all. I think Savannah gonna be the first place I go. Cause y'all know Savannah is the city built on top of the dead. That's what they call Savannah. The city built on top of the dead. So it's only befitting since it's in the same state I'm in to hit their ass first. Don't y'all think? Now, in the spirit of Savannah, y'all third story comes from Savannah.
Hey,
Hey, Scoop.
hey, Scoot will be my hair tomorrow, so it's straight pop over there, right?
Yeah. How you get back home?
Scoot, you with it?
You better clarify, make sure.
I did clarify today, because I was going to go over the affiliation, but I already told you I was going over the edge house, and I didn't want to mix up the address, so I just came home.
Okay. Scoop, you gonna make sure my baby's straight while she over there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't send her back looking like a who did it and why.
Oh, God, Scoot.
Come on.
You better split my baby wig for real. I'm talking about for real. Don't have her come back here looking stupid and then I got to sit here and lie to her until it's cute and her damn head is messed up. So don't put me in that situation, Scoop, to have to do that, please. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. You can split her wig tomorrow. She said your mom is gonna bring her home. Is that correct?
I did this. I did this. I did this.
Okay, well make sure she don't get in no trouble because I'm pretty sure this whole little Jennifer LaAsia thing is gonna pop off tomorrow for some strange reason.
Jennifer Leah.
Just keep her out of trouble for me, please.
Let me tell her though.
Okay, y'all.
I greatly
I see your
appreciate it.
comments,
Thank
Mom.
you.
I don't see your comments.
Yeah.
They could have said, hey, man.
They said, hey, babe. Everybody was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
She want to be seen so badly. Okay. So, if you guys are ready for the third story time, go on and thumbs up the live. Let me know you ready. Let me know you ready. Let me know you're ready. Oh, this light is making Auntie hot. Shit. Let's see how I look without it. Oh, that can work for right now, because, boy. Woo. Shit. I feel like I'm sitting in front of the sun. Alrighty. Okay. Now, if you've been following me for a while, some of you guys have. If you've been following me for a while, I've spoken about this place once before, but I've never gotten a story about this place until recently, and I could not wait. I could not wait to tell y'all about the story. What's wrong, Kay? You talking about hold on? Now I lost my thumbs. I'll tell you, you're a mess. Bro, rubber ass. All right, you guys. So, this story has Trina, Nino, and Deborah. So Nino, Trina, and Deborah, I hope you guys like your story for tonight. This story takes place in none other than Savannah, Georgia. The city on top of the dead. That's what they call it. The city on top of the dead. Okay. All right. So Trina, Nino, and Deborah, we're all going to. Yeah, Deborah absent again. I'm gonna have to put that girl across my knees. So Trina, Nino, and Deborah, we're all going to Savannah, Georgia, because they had a family member that was supposed to get married, and they would get married in Savannah, so all the family had to come down there for the wedding. Nino, being a paranormal person like I am, did all his research on Savannah before he got here. Like, he wanted to do all the scary stuff that he saw. He was down. So, which he also told me to take some of those tours when I go. But he was down. So, when he get there, the first thing he want to do is get the hotel room. Now, Trina and Deborah is his girlfriend, but Trina is a family member that rode with them, okay? Trina's supposed to be staying with them until, everything is over with, and she's going to ride back home with them. So, Nino goes and get their hotel. They see the hotel. They think, oh, it's a nice hotel. It's very beautiful. But Nino ain't told them shit. So, Nino goes into the hotel. He comes out. He said, guys, I got the room. You got the room? Okay, good. Yeah, Magenta, I started a new prayer list. Yeah, I got the room. Okay, whoop-de-doo, you got the fucking room. He like, y'all don't know what it is, do you? Y'all have no idea what's going on. No, what? See this hotel? Which is called 1790. That's the name of this hotel. Now y'all finally get a name of a location. It's called 1790. And it ain't 1790. It's 17, the word 100, and then 90. He read all about this hotel now. So he goes up there and he rents room 204. Now, when you go to Savannah, and you go to this hotel 1790, there is a room 204. But the room 204 is so dangerous that you have to sign a waiver to stay in it. So Nino told them, I got the most haunted room in the hotel. The fuck? Who does that? We here for a wedding. Who does that? He like, I just want to see if it's true. So when they go into the hotel, all three of them have to sign this waiver. Everybody in the hotel is looking at them like they crazy. All the hotel people are looking at them like, these motherfuckers are shook. They really want that room. Like, everybody looking at them like, oh my God, they might not come back out. They might die tonight. Like, everybody is worried for them. But Nino he can't wait. He unloaded the goddamn car so fast just to get up to this room. He could not wait. Now, the dude walks them upstairs to the room, and the guy stands in front of room 204, and he tells them, he said, now, y'all signed a waiver to stay in this room. So that means if anything happens to you guys in this room, we are not responsible. The hotel is not responsible. You can't come sue nobody because you signed a waiver. Okay, so Nino like, can you tell my homegirls what's up with the room? So he's like, you guys don't know about the room? He like, Nino like, nope, they don't know about the room, but I know about the room. But can you tell them about the room? Like, Nino is, he hyped. So he stand back and he let the dude tell the story. So the dude tell them it was a woman named Anna who stayed in the hotel back in the day. And she was in love with a man. And she got that hotel room. She made herself look nice so she can go see her gentleman friend. She goes to see her gentleman friend at the restaurant she thought they were supposed to be meeting at. And when she get there, he's with another woman. Not only is he with this other woman, they are touching each other's face. You clearly tell it's some fucking involved with these two people. This ain't just, oh, this is my friend. No, you can clearly tell from the way they look at each other's face and smiling and flirting and stuff. She could clearly see that, you know, he was cheating on her. So she comes back to the hotel so distraught, all upset about what he did. She goes into her room. She cries about this for hours before she throws herself out of the fucking window of room 204. The people in the hotel said she died from a broken heart. That's what they call it. They said she died from a broken heart. But ever since Miss Adam decided to take her major motherfucking flight out of this window, people that stay in that room has never been able to stay in that room a whole night because of the shit that goes on in that room. So when Trina and Deborah hears this shit, they like, thank you, Shartavia. Where you been, girl? Yeah, Google says it's more than room 204, but 204 is the one that stands out, and 204 is the one you need a waiver to stay in. So once he told Trina and Deborah the story, Trina and Deborah looks at the dude and they like, okay, so we gonna need another room. He can stay in this fucking room, but we gonna need another room. We not staying in this room. And the dude started laughing. He was like, so y'all scared now? Call it what you want. We gonna stay in another room. We gonna go back downstairs and get us another room. You can go ahead and take Nino's stuff in there. We gonna get us another room. So they go back downstairs and they tell them folk, fuck that, tear up the waiver, give us a different room. Nino can stay, but we would like a different room. Okay, fine. So they get him a whole different room on a different floor. Nino is in the room 204 by himself. Now, there's nobody staying in either room on the side of Nino. He couldn't wait. He get in the room. He got his cell phone. He asking questions. Is anybody in here? Does anybody want me to leave? He just doing all this paranormal shit he done seen on TV and nothing's happening. He like, man. So, you know, Deborah and them called him. Hey, so the family said we're going out for the dinner tonight. So just be ready, you know, because we're going out to dinner. Okay, cool. So Nino get ready and he leaves and they go. And when he get downstairs, the first thing everybody asks him, how's the room? How's the room? He like, the room is fine. Ain't nothing going on with the fucking room. Y'all scared for nothing. Okay. All right. If you say so, sir. So they go on to dinner and everything. They come back. So when they get ready to come back, word done travel through the hotel through all the staff that Nino done rented out this goddamn room. So everybody's like talking about this shit all over the hotel. Yeah, you know that dude stay in the room 204? Yes. Right there, he stay in the room. Like everybody whispering about this shit. Nino comes in. He like, y'all ready for bed? They like, are you ready for bed? Hell yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, now don't come knocking on our room door when that bitch run you up out of that room. Ain't nobody gonna run me up out of the room. I ain't scared. Nino says. So everybody separate and they go on to their room. When Nino comes in the room, first thing he noticed that the room is extremely hot. Bust a sweat. Ty, he opened the door like, God damn, why it's so hot in here? So he calls downstairs and he tells them the room is hot. Can they come fix it? And they politely tell him, fuck no, we're not coming upstairs. We're not coming in that room, sir. You might want to open a window. That's as much air you gonna get because we're not coming upstairs in that room. We've already told you whatever happens in that fucking room just happens. That has nothing to do with us. So we're not coming to fix no heat, no air, nothing. We ain't coming in there for shit. He like, how am I supposed to sleep in the room if it's hot like this? Well, sir, try messing with the AC unit. That may work, but that's all we can tell you. So Nino goes over. He starts fucking with the AC. Everything, the shit didn't work. So he decided to take a cold shower to try to cool off. So he goes and he get in the shower. And when he gets in the shower, it's like one of those sliding shower doors that's kind of cloudy. Like you can see a shadow on the other side, but you can't really see who it is. You know what I'm saying? So while he's taking his shower, trying to cool off, he got both hands on the wall of the shower, and the water's running down on his head. He got his head down like, oh my goodness, it's so hot in here. And while he's like, he got his head down, he hears the fuck? So he turns the water off. And he hears. So he looks through the glass and he sees somebody in white standing in the doorway. So he thinking maybe it's one of the damn hotel people. Hey, can you fix the fucking air? I'm about to burn up in here. And the person walks away from the door. And he like, good, they're going to fix the fucking air. He turns the water back on, finish up his shower. When we come back out and comes into the room is freezing. Now it's like 47 fucking degrees in the room. What the fuck is going on? What did he do? Like, damn, did he put it on Alaska? What the fuck? So he called back downstairs. Okay, y'all, the room is too fucking cold. I don't know who y'all sent up here to fix it, but he fixed it too good because the room is too fucking cold. Sir, we didn't send anybody upstairs to fix the room. We clearly told you wasn't nobody coming in that room, so we've sent no one up there. Man, I just seen somebody standing in the doorway of my bathroom, and I told them to fix the air, and they walked away. So I'm pretty sure it was one of your people. Sir, I'm pretty sure it wasn't one of our people. All of our people are scared of that room. Won't nobody go in that room. So no one from here has been in that room. It looks like you ran into Anna. So then I was like, what? That was Anna? Why the bitch didn't announce herself for Sama? I could have took a picture. We could have took pictures together. Won't nobody believe this shit? So the lady started laughing. And she's like, I see you're making light of the situation. And he like, cause ain't nothing, scary like everybody claim. Okay, well, sir, I do apologize. You might want to get up under some cover or, try messing with your heat, but messing with your heat might make the room hot again. So I don't know what you want to do. So he like, don't worry about it. So he just decided he gonna get in bed and get up under the cover. So he get in the bed and he get up under the cover and he's watching TV. And while he's watching TV, he feels pressure on the other side of the bed as if somebody just laid down in the bed with him. So Nino turns over and he don't see nobody. So he turned back over and pulled the cover back up. He keep watching TV. Now the weight, the pressure is feeling like it's rolling over where he is. It's getting closer to him. And he turns around and he don't see shit. So he like, fuck it. He turned the TV off. He closed his eyes to go to sleep. And he hears the fuck? So he sits up in the bed and he look over at the door, and at the door in the corner is somebody on the floor, squatted down in the corner, and they like they got on all white and they over in the corner and they just like he like, what the fuck? Ma'am, how the hell did you get in my room? They ain't supposed to be giving keys to people, room to people. Like, how the fuck did you get in here? And he says he sees her get up. She looks over at the bed where he is. She charges to the bed and jumps on the bed on Nino. Nino see her coming and he just pulled the cover over his head. He feels this woman tussling with him under this cover. He holding the cover down over his head. She's trying to pull the cover off of him. He's tussling in this bed with this goddamn woman. He's being scratched because she pulling at this cover so hard. It's like she's fighting him damn near. She just clawing at his ass trying to get this cover. And he's just like, stop, 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 stop. He got the cover all over his head. And then it just stops. And he pulled the cover down. And he don't see nobody in the room. But he looks, he got scratches all over his arms and shit. He jumps up, go to the bathroom, wash the scratches off, try to clean them up and everything. And he cleans himself up. Then he calls Trina and Deborah. He like, hey, what y'all doing? And they like watching TV. I think I might call down there and watch TV with y'all. No, the fuck you ain't. You and Anna stay y'all ass up there in that room. You ain't bringing whatever the fuck evil in that room down here with me. No, you're not going to do that. No, thank you. I'm good. Man, come on, man. You gonna do me like this? Really, babe? You gonna make me stay up here by myself? She like, yep. You gonna stay up there by yourself? Like, I'm not. No, you can't come down here. You gonna leave me? Yes. You signed the fucking waiver. You heard what everybody said in the hotel. That's your problem. You got to deal with that. No, you cannot come down here and watch TV with us. Your scary ass trying to get away from that woman up there in that damn room with you. He lying. Ain't nobody in the damn room with me. I'm fine. Yeah, whatever. I see your ass trying to get downstairs where we at, so obviously shit ain't fine. Whatever, man. Bye. He hangs up the phone. He come out the room. He mad, but he checks, see if anybody in the fucking room before he walks out the door, the bathroom. And then he comes on out, and he get back in the bed. He doze off and go to sleep. 2:30, he's woken up. At that point, he's scared to pull the cover over his head to see what it is, because last time he did it, that bitch WWF'd his ass real quick. So now he like, I'm scared. I don't want to pull the cover down. She might attack my ass again. But he keep hearing it, and it's like it's getting louder. Like the moans and the sobs is getting louder. Just loud as hell. So now he forced to pull the cover down. Like, what the fuck? So he pulled the cover down, and when he pulled the cover down, he sees, hey Bridget, he sees a woman in white standing by the window of his room. And he ain't say nothing, he just looking. And she just like crying. She just sobbing by the window. And he just staring at her. And then she walks away from the window with her head down. Walks over to the door. Like she finna go out the door. She slides back into the corner, back down into the corner. Keep crying. Neo is just watching her ass move around the room. He ain't said shit. He just watching her. And then she stands up out of the corner. And she's like... And he says she screamed so loud that he had to stop his ears up. And then he started to hear banging from the walls on both sides, the one behind him and the one on the other side of the room, banging. You know, like people bang when you're making too much noise in a hotel room, banging on the wall. The screaming is so loud, he just got his ears stopped up and he watching her. And she just stopped screaming, and then this bitch charges for the window, head first. And he see her not slowing down. He just pulled the cover over his head, and then he hear glass break. So in his head, this bitch just jumped out the fucking window. He pulled the cover back. He looks at the window, and the window ain't even broke. He looks around the room. She ain't nowhere to be fucking found. She ain't nowhere to be found. He like, hell no, I gotta go. So he rolls over to grab his phone so he can call Devin and be like, look, I'm coming downstairs where y'all at. And when he grabbed the phone, he feel that pressure in the bed again, as if somebody laying next to him. And he turns over and looks, and it's Anna. And this bitch face look horrible. It look like it would if she'd have got up off that goddamn ground and walked back into the hotel. Yeah, all that shit was rearranged. All that. You know what I'm saying? And she looked a fucking scared the shit out of Nino. Nino just started screaming, and she just started scratching at him, like reaching for his face, grabbing at his face, and he trying to like keep her away. He jump up out of the bed. He just grabbed his phone and runs straight out of the room and runs against the wall. And when the door closed, he hear beating. Like somebody on the inside of the room trying to get out. It scares the shit out of him. He just runs to the damn hallway, to the elevator, and he jumps onto the elevator and he pushed the button. When he pushed the button, the lights started to flicker in the elevator. He like, hell no, man. Like he pushing the button trying to get down there. Come on, man. Come on. Just hurry up and get to the first floor. Lights are flickering in the elevator. He like, hurry up. Right before the door get ready to open, the lights go out and they come back on. And Anna is in his face this goddamn close, like lunging for his ass. He like, oh, hell no. The people in the lobby, the workers in the lobby could hear Nino ass coming from the second floor, beating on his goddamn elevator on the inside. Let me out. Thank you, Gemini. Let me out. Finally, the elevator doors open. Nino slides his ass across the floor on his belly, like dives straight out the motherfucking elevator, slides across the floor on his belly, head first into the goddamn, into the front desk station. Boom. He jumps up, put it back against the damn counter. Did you see that? And the lady was like, sir, are you okay? He like, did you see that? Now, mind you, he's leaning up against this goddamn counter, and the elevator doors didn't close. Like, normally when people come out the elevator and they don't, the doors don't feel or see anybody in the way, they just close. Oh no, these doors didn't close. He's standing there watching the inside of that fucking elevator, eyes this goddamn big, linked up against the fucking counter. He like, lady, tell me you saw that shit. Please tell me you saw that shit. And she like, sir, calm down. Like, fuck all that, calm down. Please tell me you saw that shit, because he is watching this elevator. He like, please tell me you saw that shit. And she like, sir, what did you see? He like, Anna, did you see Anna? And the lady was like, sir, please, we don't play like that around here. He like, I'm not fucking playing. Did you not see her? She's in the elevator. When he say that, the man who mopping the floor, everybody in the fucking lobby just freeze and look over to the elevator door. And Nino was just like, is she in there? She in there. That's why the doors ain't closed. Is she in there? She in there. So the front desk lady tell the janitor dude, go see what's going on in the elevator. And he looks at her ass like, oh shit. He put his mop back in that bucket and he rolled his ass right around the corner like, nope, you check that shit out. I'm not doing it. Nino is still sitting there. Man, she's in there. Like, she in there, man. Like she in there. And then all of a sudden, the elevator doors start to close, and you can see her, like, right before the doors close good, her face pops up, and then they just close. And the lady in the front desk is like, so clearly she saw this shit too. She like, and he like, you saw it. You saw it. I know you saw that shit. And the lady was like, oh my God, I've heard about it, but I've never seen it before, sir. And Nino turns around to be like, that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. And the lady's just like, oh my God, sir, do you need an ambulance? And he like, no, I just need to get the fuck out of this hotel. She like, sir, sit down. I think you need an ambulance. Sit down. And Nino's like, what the fuck is going on with these people? Like, I don't understand. So the lady's just like, sir, can you please just sit down? Fine. He sat down. He called Deborah, babe. You wouldn't believe what happened to me in that fucking room, man. I don't know what's going on. The lady at the goddamn front desk is telling me I need an ambulance. Deborah like, what? You need a fucking ambulance? What's going on? I don't know, babe. They said I need an ambulance. So Deborah and of course, Deborah and Trina run upstairs to see what's going on. And Neil got his back turned to them. So Trina and Deborah come upstairs, kind of laughing about the shit. Like, yeah, that shit done ran his ass up out of the room. That's what he get for wanting to see that shit. So she gets over there and she like, babe, you okay? And he look up at her. She like, oh my God, what happened to you? And for Neil don't understand what the fuck is going on. He like, why is everybody jumping every time? And she like, babe, are you okay? Are you okay? And he's like, I'm fine. What is the fucking problem? So she stands Nino up and take him over to this glass mirror that they got by the doors. And she like, look. And when he looked at his face, Nino had 3 claws, deep as shit, under his eyes, like 3 on both sides of his fucking face. He had a big claw across his fucking forehead. All this shit is gushing blood. He had no idea all this shit was doing this. He thought he was sweating because he kept saying the room was so fucking hot. He thought he was sweating. He had no idea that this bitch had clawed him the fuck up like this. He like, what the fuck happened to my face? And Deborah like, that's what I'm asking you, babe. What the fuck happened to your face? He like, Anna did it. Anna did it. Anna did this to my face. He just started screaming, Anna did this to my face. Everybody in the hotel was like getting all creepy and shit. Everybody was like, oh my goodness. Anna ain't just secluded to, the second floor. This bitch is able to move now, so people are getting scared. People are getting scared. At that point, it was like, I don't need an ambulance. All I need is a refund. Sorry, sir. When it comes to room 204, we don't do any refunds. Well, fuck that. Just let us go. Give my wife back the refund on their room so we can go. And that's what they did. They gave them a refund for Deborah and Trina room, but not Nino room. And Nino didn't waste no time getting the fuck up out of there. Now, the dilemma comes into play when it's time to get Nino's shit up out of the room. Nobody was volunteering to go get that shit. Nino tuxedo and everything for the fucking wedding was upstairs in that goddamn room. How you gonna get your shit, Nino? What you gonna do? So they say, sir, you gonna go back upstairs and get your stuff? Can you send somebody upstairs to get it for me? No, sir, I told you people don't go in that room. We don't go in that room. Well, how the hell y'all clean the room then? Sir, we don't go in the fucking room, period. Like, we don't go in that room. We know what's up with that room. You didn't even know what was up with the room because when the damn lady, when Anna showed up in the fucking elevator, you was acting all crazy. She like, I know for a fact Anna's in that room because when we do have people that sign the waiver and go stay in the room, we've never had to clean the room up behind them. Room just be clean. So, I guess Anna's the fucking housekeeper. So if you want your shit, you might want to go out there and get it before Anna start cleaning up. Nino was dreading this shit, man. I don't want to go up there and get my stuff. Well, sir, you got to. I'm sorry. You got to go up there and get it. I don't want to go up there and get. Well, you got to go get it. Nino got on that. He got ready to get on the elevator. He looked at the elevator when the elevator door opened up and them lights started flashing. Nino looked at the lady at the front there. He said, do y'all have a tuxedo shop around here? I just buy every fucking thing again. I'm not going up there. And the lady just started laughing. And she was like, you know, I'm pretty sure you can find a suit somewhere around here, but I don't know where down there. And Nino told Deborah. And he told Trina, get your shit. Pack it up. We're out of here. We're going to the nearest Holiday Inn as soon as possible. They packed their shit. Nino left everything in that fucking room except for his cell phone. And he didn't go back up there to get that shit at all. He ended up buying clothes and buying a tuxedo while he was down in Savannah. He did not go back in that room to get his shit. Period. So, yeah, Anna is alive and well. Still kicking it in room 204. Hanging out and chilling like it ain't nobody being. So, Nino never did go back. Now, my question. Oh, my bad, y'all. That was the end of your third story. And y'all got one more story, and then we're going to end it and call it a night. My question is, y'all, was Nino a bitch? Was Nino a punk? Do you think a girl can pull it off? Because I'm kind of contemplating. I'm kind of contemplating getting a hotel room. I've been contemplating. I told Unc about it. Unc clearly dumping my ass off like Deborah did, you know. Unc said we can get 2 rooms. I'm like, but babe, what if something happens? What if this bitch try to slap the sleeves off me? Don't you got to be there to protect me? And he was like, you know, he took vows that he would protect me, but when it came to ghosts, he felt like all bets were off because we didn't sign up for that shit. So he was saying, yeah, you got to do that room by yourself. So,
Are we not gonna talk about how the janitor said I don't get paid enough for this and turned around that corner?
oh, the janitor was he ain't no fool. He ain't no fool. He already know what goes on. Nino probably, he was not the first person that he done seen run out their goddamn hotel from that room, and he damn sure won't be the last.
He really said I don't get paid
So-
enough for this.
So you guys, I know, right? So you guys, I was thinking, should that be my first stop? Should that be my first stop?
You know I'll follow you anywhere, but
Are you gonna follow me there too?
no, I'll go.
I'm taking everybody. We going together.
You know I will go with you anywhere, but look.
Now
I
don't
have
do it, Miss
boundaries.
Seeley. I'm thinking about it, y'all. I'm thinking about it. Because I already told y'all my first stop gonna be Savannah. And
Savannah, Georgia?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the city that sits
you
on
don't
top
got
of
a
the
lake
bed.
near?
No, not no time soon. It's cold.
Oh,
Why would I go to the lake and it's cold?
the summer coming up.
We're not talking about the summer. We're talking about right now, February. So, what y'all think? Should I do it? Because I'm thinking about doing it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me go. Let me know what y'all think.
Y'all need to think about the people that's being dragged into this, like me. Consider my feelings.
I mean, if you that much of a punk bitch, then we'll just get y'all a different room and y'all can stay in a
But I
different
want to
room.
be around you.
If you want to be around me, then you have to be around Emma.
And
And that bitch ain't taking no prisoners. So,
and
I'm thinking about doing it, y'all. I really am. I'm thinking about doing it and setting my camera up So y'all can spend the night with me, and I won't be by myself.
And my sister is in room 407. Go over there.
Honey. So Rakisha told I triple dog dare you to do it. Okay, now don't say nothing when y'all come on live one night and I'm like, guess where I'm streaming from, you guys?
Y'all better send out search dogs and everything for us if we go missing.
Okay, so y'all better tell my fucking story. If Anna get a hold of my ass, y'all better tell my story. Y'all better wear them shirts. Y'all better wear all the merch shirts and memories of Auntie. In memories of Auntie, cause please believe if I go and Anna show up, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be some smoke in the city. Please believe I'm gonna revive that bitch and kill her again if she run up on me in that goddamn room. I'm telling you. See, she don't know nothing about these new age ass whoopings. See, she died a long time ago. She probably died when Ho was still windmilling people, you know. No, bitch, women have learned how to box in this century. So I'm going to box that bitch. First time she run up in the bathroom while I'm in there and she ain't knock on the door to come in, I'm going to box her ass. First time she turn my heat up, I'm going to box her ass. I'm telling y'all, it's going to go down. I'm going to show Anna a brand new song and dance. That bitch going to scare people a whole different way when I get done with her ass. Please believe she going to be the most polite ghost in the motherfucking world. She going to be knocking on y'all door. Excuse me, can I come in and scare you now? You sit on the toilet, I wait. And she's going to be the most polite. I'm telling you, come and slap the sleeves off her ass. I'm going to bring Little House on the Prairie all the way back to 1790 on her ass. I ain't even playing. So, this ain't what she want.
Anna thinks stuff sweet.
You're right. Anna thinks shit gravy. This ain't what she want. I'm going to box her ass. I ain't even lying. I'm going to box. I can't even see her. I'm just going to be in there like, old boy from Menace to Society just swinging. I'm just be swinging. That bitch bound to catch one of the motherfucking blows. I'm telling you. So, she don't want these problems.
No.
She better back the fuck up.
You gonna be the ghost version of Menace to Dennis. Dennis
Tell you, boy. Slap the sleeves off her ass, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Slap all that little feathery
all
shit. All that little shit, boy. I'm gonna knock it off her ass real quick. So please believe, guys, that may be my first.
You gonna knock the
That may be my first stop, cause I want to try her. I want to see if she about that life. Well, we know she ain't about that life. I want to see if she about that death, cause
that afterlife.
This ain't what she wants. This ain't what she wants. Right. Anna need to meet Agnes. She need to meet Agnes, cause Agnes will tear that ass up. Agnes don't play no games. Agnes will drag her ass all the way back on down here to Georgia, beat the knees off her ass, and throw her ass in Lake Lanier and let her know this is how we get down. So,
for folks in the Telegram, y'all should make a whole bet on who would win a fight, Agnes or Anna. It should be an entire
based off the stories, Anna is like 3-0. Ain't nobody fucking with Anna. I know, right? My punches ain't gonna be connected, but I'm gonna feel good just knowing I'm throwing them, and she could be catching them. That's enough for me. Right, my money on Agnes too.
You gonna punch her so hard she come back to life. She gonna punch in her grave.
Punch that bitch in her face. She ain't gonna be transparent no more. She gonna be like, oh my God, I'm back. Pow! Damn, I'm gone again. It's gonna be that quick. A dog walk her ass real quick. All right.
Like, tag me in, tag me in.
Bam. Bam. I can take Bam. Bam will stay in the room with me. And Bam will attack her ass if she come near me. Because Bam can see her.
Bam gonna be like, tap me in real quick.
She like to scratch. Yeah, she like to scratch. She like to scratch and I like to fight. I think we gonna get along just fine. She scratched me, I'm gonna give her ass these hands. I think it's only even. It's only fair.
We got her match because
all right, guys. I've been on here for 2 hours. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. So thumbs up if you are ready for the last story of the night. Whew. Got one last story. Thumbs up if you ready for that last story. Thank you, sis. Yes, he probably is gonna leave my ass too. Knowing Bam, he probably gonna run and get the fuck on. Scary ass people, man. Right, I think we should have a slumber party in that room. That everybody can beat the sleeves off that bitch when she show up. We can show her what them 21st century ass whoopings look like. All that 1900 ass whooping shit she was in back in the day. No. No. Women have learned to box around this bitch. We ready to do it. Okay. Okay. Not now. If it's a group, I go. Look at your scary ass. You need a group. Look, I don't want to go. It's okay, Reese. All right, guys. Here we go with the last story of the night. This story has Kayla, Quan, and Trucker. I don't think we can shoot Anna ass, but Anna should probably push her ass out the window. Probably gotta stay away from the windows while I'm there. Probably best bet to bring my own hand fan and shit just in case she want to start fucking with stuff. But we shall see. Cause Auntie gonna try it. No, Rikisha, I didn't hear about him, but I'm gonna look him up. So will. All right. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. So I'm planning on doing this around the February time, guys. I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly what day or what time date I'm gonna be doing it because I don't need any crazy shit going on like people showing up and you know what I'm saying, trying to get the auntie, stalker fan type shit. So I'm not telling nobody when I'm going. Just know that auntie is going. And I might just y'all will find out when I get there. Put it like that. I ain't gonna tell y'all when I'm going, y'all just find out when I get there. And we gonna have us some fun. Cause yes, I've already started looking up stuff. We're gonna take the hearse tour, you guys. That's where we're gonna be in a whole hearse. Don't worry, y'all will be with me. We also gonna take the trolley haunted tour. Ghost Town tour, where you get the paranormal stuff to investigate yourself. We are going. So please believe Auntie going. And if y'all don't hear from Auntie after that, please tell my story. Buy my shirts with my face and stuff on it. Don't let me go in vain, you guys. Whoa, I won't be going to Lake Lanier. I probably, you know what? Just for y'all, I might, so y'all can see and get an idea. Because that's what I want. I want y'all to get a visual of these places I'm talking about so you can understand what the fuck I'm talking about. So I might just go in the summertime so you guys can see. But I bet you won't be getting to the lake. I'll show y'all all the video footage from the lake, how it looks on the inside and everything. But Auntie won't be getting her ass in no lake at all. So yeah. So I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna check out Lake Lanier this year so you guys can see what it looked like for yourself. I'm checking out Stone Mountain this year too, so you guys can see what it looked like for yourself. The West Side Cemetery, Lincoln Cemetery on the West Side, a bitch is going at night, so y'all can see for yourself how creepy this shit is. We are definitely gonna do Savannah, so y'all can see. So please believe I'm trying to get a lot of new stuff popping on the channel so y'all can see and be creeped the fuck out, because this is supposed to be a scary channel, so it's a lot of stuff to come. Just be on the lookout, and when y'all see me in these sites, just buckle the fuck up because it's about to get serious. All right. So the last story of the night. Okay. Look, Casey, I want to go if you go. Yeah, I won't be entering no water. Yes, sweet tea, you live down the street from Lincoln. You can go with me. Now, I don't need a visual, Auntie. I'm scary as fuck as it is. Where is Stone Mountain? Oh, Magenta, you'll get a chance to see it. I'm gonna show y'all visuals of all that shit so y'all can see. Stone Mountain got its own ghosts. So, but y'all will see all that too, and y'all will hear all the stories about that too. Magenta, you are not being ignored. Girl, if you don't stop with your spoiled ass. Okay. And you know I can't do that right now.
I know. I just want to see that one.
Just save it, send it to me. Okay, guys, here we go for the last story. You got Kayla, Quan, and Trucker.
Was it truck?
This story might not be so much as scary. It might be more funny, depending on. Well, I know how silly y'all is. It's gonna be funny. It's scary, but it's gonna be funny too. All right. So y'all put them thumbs up if y'all ready. Let's get them thumbs if y'all ready for the last story time. Paula, you don't live far from Stone Mountain, see? Ooh. And Macon, I'll check them out too. I think I should hit all the like 100 places in Georgia before I start going out of state. Because I'm planning on hitting Texas too. I got a homegirl that's my best friend still in Texas. But I'm going to Texas too because they got that creepy ass school in Texas. So you know I got to give y'all a visual of the creepy ass school in Texas. Oh, y'all. So much Auntie is planning on doing. So, okay, Magenta. Yeah, I hold your hand as we sit on the sand. Because ain't nobody getting in that damn water. First time you act like you want to get in the water, I'm calling Sherman. I'm going to tell him, send fire rescue because she finna go in and she ain't coming out. Okay, Nino, I'll reach out to you and let you know when I'm going. And you can go with me. And hopefully we don't get the sleeve slapped off our head by Anna. Hopefully we can beat the hell out of Anna. Okay, you guys. Oh, my back hurt.
I can step on it for you.
No, I'm good.
I'm not that
Yeah, the water's off limits. All the way off limits. Okay, so Kayla, Quan, and Trucker. Well, Trucker, this is you guys' story, and I hope you like it. Yeah, they were, because the ghost been there since before we started climbing the mountain. You know, we used to take them trips in middle school and elementary school to climb the mountain. Yeah, the ghost was there before that. So, that's what I'm talking about, Magenta. All right, so Kayla, Quan, and Trucker, this is you guys' story. I got enough thumbs. Do I have enough thumbs? Do I have enough thumbs? I ain't got enough thumbs.
Y'all do
I'm staying at Airbnb in Texas. Right, I ain't going to the Airbnb in Texas. Not like anybody gonna tell us if the shit is haunted anyway. I think if you lived in Atlanta and your ass, if you lived in Atlanta, then you had a field trip at Stone Mountain where you had to climb the mountain. 1942 in, I'll check them out in Macon too. You know, I always keep the pace of gas up just in case this shit don't work out and it is some creepy shit going on. Auntie can always jump in her car and go to the Holiday Inn or the Hilton or something. But yeah, I check out Macon's 1942 and see what that is, see what it's hitting like. You're right, I'm gonna take Agnes with me for some backup. She can beat the sleeves off motherfuckers for me. Rakisha, I don't see your comment. What comment? Man, my back hurts so bad. Rakisha, I don't see your comment. I want to go to Stone Mountain, honey. Yeah, Stone Mountain is pretty fun. It's a nice view. Once you get up top, you can see the whole city. It's a distance off, but you can see it. Okay, 1842, not 1942. Okay. All right, guys, here we go for the last story. So we got Kayla, Quan, and Trucker. Kayla and Quan is brother and sister. Trucker is Kayla's boyfriend. They decided they were going to go to see a family member that stayed in Mississippi. And we all know how Mississippi is. But they decided they were going to go see this family member in Mississippi. And, of course, Trucker wasn't going to let Kayla go by herself. So he decided to go with them. They get to the Mississippi. They get to Mississippi, and they go to this little rinky-dink hotel. It wasn't like a Holiday Inn or anything like that. Some little rinky-dink ass hotel that ain't nobody really never heard the name of except for the people in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So they go to this hotel, and when they get there, they put their stuff in. Look, now he want to play hurt. They put their stuff in. Boy, stop playing. You were hit 20 minutes ago. Oh, they killed me in basketball. So they get their stuff and they put it into the house, into the room, and they set everything up, and they go out to get something to eat. So before they go get something to eat, they stop by the gas station to get some gas, and they asked the cashier, was there any good restaurants in the area? And the cashier tell them, yes, a lot of good restaurants in the area. You know, if you go towards this way and that way, you'll have this and that. Okay. So when they come out the store, it was a man standing on the side of the store, like right by the door when you come out. And they came out and they was finna get back in the car to go get them something to eat. The dude was like, hey, excuse me. And they looked back and they was like, yeah. He was like, was that y'all in there asking about a restaurant? Said, yeah, we was we new to the area. We visited and we just wanted to know where some nice places was that had some really good food. So the guy was like, oh, well, all those places that person, the cashier told you about, those are great. Pretty sure y'all got those in y'all town. But if you really want some really good food, it's this bed and breakfast that's down the street. And they serve dinner. And he was like, the dinner is amazing. He was like, they sell steaks and potatoes. It's really good. Really? Yes, it's really good. Like, it's the talk of the town. Where are they located? So the dude gives them the address, and they decide that's where they're going to go eat at. So put the address in the GPS. GPS started acting weird when, they first put the address in. When Trucker first put the address in, GPS was acting weird. It was circling around, and after 5 or 6 minutes of circling around, it was just like, boop, there it is. So Trucker was like, okay, I got it on the GPS. Kayla, Quan, y'all ready? And they like, yeah, let's go. So they pull off, and they're going towards the street, because the dude told them when they come out of this gas station, they will make a right, and the first left, they ride that street, and it should take them to this little bed and breakfast. So that's what they did. When they come out, they made the right, and then they got ready to make the left, and Kayla looked back. She just looked back, and the dude that they were talking to wasn't standing in front of the store no more. So she just assumed maybe he walked behind the store or something, but she didn't think too much about it. So they driving down this street that don't really have no street lights. It's dark as shit. The GPS keep acting up. It's jumping from one location to the next location. You need to turn around here. You need to turn back around here. You need to make a U-turn here. So like GPS is confused on how to get to this goddamn bed and breakfast. But they keep running around in circles with the goddamn GPS on these dark ass back roads and all this crazy shit. And finally they pull up to like this driveway that was blocked off. It was like you can go into the driveway, but you couldn't see the house from the driveway. So they, pull into the driveway a little bit to try to turn around, and they see the sign that says the little bed and breakfast. Dinner served here. So they, here it is right here. Like, Trucker, here it is right here. Like, we finna turn around and here it is. He was like, oh, I didn't know. So, they pull up, and this house is huge. It's a nice little house. So they get out, and they go to knock on the door, and a lady comes to the door. Older lady comes to the door, and they tell them, we're just here for dinner. And the lady was like, oh, well, come on in. She let them in and everything. And when they get in, they noticed they were the only people there for dinner. And they thinking to themselves, this dude said it's supposed to be the talk of the town. Why the hell we the only people here? Why there ain't more people here? Trucker was like, I don't feel right about this. Kayla was like, but do you smell that? Smells good. Quan was like, I'm just hungry. I just want to fucking eat. Like, I don't care. I just want to fucking eat. So the lady come back. She get them menus so they can, look over the menu. She told them she'll be right back. She walks out of the room. They looking over the menus, trying to figure out what they want to eat, what all they got to offer. And while they're looking over the menu, they hear the old lady scream from the back of the house. So instantly, Trucker's like, you heard that? And Kay was like, yeah, I heard it. Quan was like, I heard it too. And he was like, excuse me, ma'am, are you okay? She don't say shit. So they still sitting at the table like, what should we do? She ain't came back. I mean, she could be hurt back there. I don't want to be walking all over this lady's house though. Trucker like, but something could be wrong with her. Kato like, but I don't want that lady to shoot you for walking all over her damn house. And he like, but I gotta figure out if she's okay. She might need help. She probably fell. You seen the lady was old as hell. She probably done fell, done broke her hip. She gonna need some help. Kato thought about it. You right. So let's go check. So, he like, come on, Quan, let's go check. Quan like, hell no, you got it. You ain't gonna go with me. Nah, you got it, bro. I'm gonna stay here and make sure my sister's straight. Your sister straight. She don't need nobody to stay here and watch her. Nah, she do. She needs somebody to stay here to watch her. I'm gonna stay right here and watch her. I'm gonna keep an eye on her. You go check on the old lady. Trucker like, oh, bitch ass. But he goes on to the back to check. When he gets to the back, he notices food on the stove, cooking, but he don't see the little old lady. So he goes on, through to the dining room, and the dining room, got their little table set up and everything, but he still don't see this fucking lady. So he's like, ma'am, are you okay? Excuse me, ma'am, are you okay? She don't say nothing. Excuse me, ma'am, are you okay? Do you need help? And he hears, help me. And it sounded like the little old lady. He like, where you at, ma'am? Where you at? Where you at? I'm trying to help you. Where you at? And she's like, I'm in the basement. And he rushes over. He like, where's the basement? Just keep talking so I can listen for your voice. Meanwhile, Kayla's hollering, have you found her? He like, I found her. So he runs over to the basement door. He opens the door. When he opens the door, a big ass gust of wind blows out this fucking basement. Whoosh. He says the gust of wind looked like it had a face. He said it looked almost cloudy, like the air was almost cloudy, but it had a face. But it whooshed right up to him, knocked his hat off his head. The wind was so strong. And he screamed down, ma'am, are you down there? And she's like, help me. I really need help. So he tell Kayla, she in the basement. Kayla, I'm finna go get her. Kayla like, nope, bring your ass back. We don't need no problems. Just come back. We don't know nobody here. We don't want this woman to, call the police and we did something. We ain't did nothing to this day. Like, no, just call the ambulance. We're going to tell her we're going to call the ambulance. And, I don't think you should go down there. But he was like, no, because, what if that was my grandma? What if that was your grandma? You would want somebody to go down there and help her. I need to go help her. So Kayla like, go ahead. Quan was like, you go ahead and help her. I'll go out here and call an ambulance or something. Quan go right on out the fucking door. At that point, Quan ain't even hungry no more. He go right on out the door, but Kayla man is in his house, so she's sitting at the table still waiting on him to come up. He goes downstairs, and he's like, ma'am, where are you? I'm trying to get to you. Where are you? And she's like, I'm over here. He hears it sound like it's coming from the back of the basement. So when he get down there, he flip the little light switch on, click, 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 click. The lights don't come on. He like, ma'am, I don't know your basement. I don't know how to find you. Like, where's the light switch? And she's like, help me, please. He like, man, where's the light switch? I can't see you. And she's like, it's in the middle of the room. It's a string. You pull it. So he's walking with his hand in the air, trying to feel for this string because it's dark as hell down there. And he walking and he finally feels this string and he pulls it. And when he pulls the string, the light come on and the lady is standing there. Her eyes look sunk into her fucking head. It is black rings around her fucking eyes. Her whole face looked like she was already old, but now the bitch like she's about 100 years old. Everything is all like frowned up and squinched up. Her eyes are sunk back into her fucking head. And when he turned the lights on, that is what he sees. She's standing there and she like, stay with me. And he like, hell no. He runs back up the steps. He like, Kayla. He's screaming for Kayla. As he's running up these steps, Kayla hear him screaming. She running to the back. Babe, where you at? He like, Kayla. He comes out. Like he runs out of the basement. That right leg hadn't came off that last step of the basement. And as he got ready to pull that right leg in, he felt somebody grab it and pull him back. And he like, Kayla. Now at this point, he looks back and this old lady with the sunken ass eyes and the weird ass fucking face is holding his fucking leg. And she like, stay with me. And he like, babe, help me. And Kayla, she just run around because she don't know exactly what his woman fucking basement is. She's like, where are you? And he's like, babe, help. She finally gets to where he is. She sees him like holding himself, you know what I'm saying, in the doorway. He holding the doorknob and the side of the door, and he holding himself. And she like, just come out the basement. He like, babe, she holding my leg. Help me, she holding my leg. And Kayla runs over to grab him up under his arm, and she looked down, and she sees this woman with her fucking eyes all sunk back in her head, the way you can't even really see her fucking eyes. And it's like, she's trying to bite on Trucker's leg. Like, she's trying to pull that shit to her to, like, bite down on that shit. And he is pulling as hard as he can. And Kayla sees this shit, and she like, what the fuck is that? So now she pulling on Trucker ass like, hurry up. And Trucker like, babe, help. Honey. Kayla pulled Trucker 3 more times. His ass didn't let go. Kayla let go. I'm gonna get you some help, baby. Run straight out the motherfucking house. Trucker's in the house with this creepy ass woman holding on to his fucking leg. Kayla is gone. Kayla has put her Reeboks to the hardwood, and she has gotten the fuck up out of the house. Kayla runs out of the house. She tell Quan, the police on the way. Quan like, oh damn, I forgot to call the police. I came out here to roll up. Bruh, something got Trucker in the house. We need to call the police now. He like, what? Something got Trucker. Something got Trucker. The old lady got Trucker. Quit bullshit, man. For real, the old lady got Trucker. I need your phone. I need to call 911. So he give her the phone, and he run back into the house to try to help Trucker. When he runs in the house is completely silent. Trucker ain't saying shit, nothing. He comes in, Trucker, where you at, Trucker? Trucker ain't saying shit. He come back outside. Where the hell is he? Where he at? Kayla like, he in the basement. Yes. Can I please get an officer at this bed and breakfast up here? You know, she's on the phone with the police. He like, he's in the basement. He was in the basement. Go to the basement. And Quan run back in the house like, where the fuck is the basement? Trucker! Trucker ain't saying shit. So Quan go the way he seen Trucker go, which was through the kitchen and dining room and shit. And he's like, Trucker! And he come through the kitchen, and he sees Trucker's fingers. Like the hallway, the basement door is closed, it's pushed up, but Trucker fingers are hanging onto the wall right there. So he sees his fingers, and he opened the door, and he like, Trucker! And Trucker is holding on to this door. He looked like he's still trying to get out the basement, but this old lady got her hands right here on his head from the back. Trucker eyes is completely white. He ain't talking. He ain't moving. He just froze. Like his eyes are cloudy white, and she is just behind him, like holding his head. And Trucker ain't fighting. He ain't trying to get out the damn basement no more. And Quan is like, who the fuck are you? Like, what the fuck? Who is this? Trucker, he just grabs on Trucker arm. And when he grabbed Trucker arm, Trucker head slides out of her hands, and his eyes like automatically clear up. And he like, Quan, help me, bro, help me. And Quan like pulling his arm. He like, who the fuck is that? Just help me, bro, help me. That's the old lady. The fuck, that's the old lady. Oh, hell no. He was pulling as hard as he could. Trucker and Quan is both pulling. This bitch is holding on. This bitch got Hulk Hogan strength. She is holding on to Trucker with one goddamn hand. Like, this bitch got Hulk Hogan strength. And Quan is fighting and pulling on Trucker, and this woman ain't letting Trucker go. So Quan decides to go, in the kitchen and grab 2 glasses, and he come back and he launched the motherfuckers down the step at the lady. And when he throws the second glass, that shit go completely through her. Like straight through her to the downstairs, all over the ground. Quan just stared at that bitch. He like, Trucker, she ain't real. Trucker like, bro, just help me. He like, bro, she ain't fucking real. Like, she ain't real, bro. Like, did you just see that? He like, help me, motherfucker. I ain't got time to look back. Help me get out of here, Quan. Like, I ain't got time to look back. Like, I promise you, bro, if you don't help me, I'm gonna beat your ass when I get out of here. Help me, bro. And Quan just started pulling back on him again. Like, bro, you gotta get out. You gotta get out, bro. You gotta get out. And Trucker pulling as hard as he can. And finally, this bitch let go. Him and Quan go flying against the wall because they were pulling so goddamn hard. They go flying against the wall. The door slams closed. Boom. Then the doorknob starts to turn. Quan and Trucker staring at the fucking door. He like, bro, that bitch trying to come out, bro. What if she come out? He like, because Trucker trying to catch him, bro. He like, bro, I don't know what happened, bro. It like I blacked out for a minute. I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, we got to get out of here. So he like, come on, trucker, we got to go. Trucker like, bro, my ankle hurts so fucking bad. I don't know. I can't even walk on it. The doorknob is still like this bitch is trying to get out. So Quan like, get your ass up. We got to go. So he pulls trucker up. When he pulled trucker up, they start to go for the front door. All of a sudden, the basement door flies open. This bitch come charging up the steps, and she looks around and she see them running for the door. Trucker look back. Trucker like, run, this bitch behind us. They just get to running for the door as fast as they can. Trucker leg is fucked up, but they was trying to get there as fast as they could. Hey, Kim. Trucker don't get to the door. They open the door. This bitch slammed the door in front of them. Boom! Trucker like, oh, the fuck? No. Kayla! He just started screaming for Kayla. Kayla, you better come get this bitch! Kayla! Kayla just standing outside. Guess she's still on the phone with the police. She ain't even noticed her brother and her dude about to be gone. Trucker said, Quan let him go, and he turned around and squared up on the old lady. Quan said he was not going down without a fight. He said, Quan let him go. He was like, come on, bitch. Come on, what you want to do? Come on, bitch. I ain't scared of you. Come on, bitch. Like, Quan was ready to whoop her ass. He done squared up. What's up, bitch? Come on. I ain't scared of you. He like, meanwhile, Trucker's trying to get out this goddamn house still. He's still trying to turn on the door to get out the house. Quan like this here. What's up? Yeah, bitch. Come on. What's up? And he's circling around her. She just watching Quan. Like, this bitch ain't even moved. She just watching Quan. And Quan like, yo, come on. Catch these hands, bitch. Come on. Catch these hands. Don't be scared now. Come on. And Trucker is still screaming, Kayla. All of a sudden, the door flies open. Boom. Throws Trucker ass against the wall. Knock goddamn Quan down. And it's the police. Put your hands up. What are you doing? Put your hands up. Bro, it ain't us. It's this bitch right here. It's the bitch right here. This the bitch you need to be arresting right here. It ain't us. It's the bitch right here. It ain't us. We just black people trying to eat. It ain't us. It's this bitch right here. This the one you need to be arrested. Police come in, drawing guns, grab Trucker, grab Quan, pull them up out the house and everything. Take them out the house. What y'all doing? Y'all done broke into this house? Oh, bruh. We came to eat. The bitch tried to kill us, so we tried to kill her. It was mutual. She tried to kill us first, so we tried to kill her back. It's not like we just came here to be murdering people all willy-nilly. The bitch tried to kill us first, so we tried to kill her back. We were trying to save ourselves, officer. So while they trying to explain to the officer how they got to this fucking house and how they learned about this house, this man tells them that this is not a fucking bed and breakfast. He like, these are people's houses that y'all are in. No, sir. It's a whole bed and breakfast sign, right? Fuck that sign go. Kayla, where the fuck that sign go? And Kayla and Quan, everybody looking in the same direction like the sign was right there. It said the bed and breakfast. Like, no. This is actually John's house. Who the fuck is John? John is in the car right now. He's in the police car. Huh? John came home and he noticed y'all car in his yard and he noticed y'all walking around in his house. So he called the police to let us know y'all had broken into his house. Nah, man, we came up here to eat because the dude at the gas station told us it was a bed and breakfast here. And it was an old lady that let us into the house. And when he said old lady, John comes up out the police car. Who let you in the house? It was an old lady that let us in the house. She let us in the house. She was such a sweet old lady. She gave us menus, told us we can get what we wanted to get. And then the bitch turned out to be crazy and tried to kill us and take over our bodies. John said, can you describe this lady? I damn sure can, because the bitch tried to slap the sleeves off my ass in the basement. So yes, I can describe her. She was kind of heavy set. She had gray hair. She kept it in like a little, it was pulled up in like a little bun. She had an apron around her waist. She had some cute little sunflower earrings on. That's what stood out to me, because they look like sunflowers. Now I'm thinking to myself, where the hell she gets a sunflower earring from? But yeah, she had sunflower earrings. She wore this apron around her that was green and white floral looking shit. And her eyes saw way back into her fucking head. And John was like, he looked at the police, and the police looked at him, and he was like, nah, John, don't think that. That's not what it is. John like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, John, that's not what it is. Don't think that. Yes, it is. It's exactly what it is. So at this point, Kayla and Quan and Trucker lost. They like, what the fuck y'all talking about? John said, hi, I'm John. This is my house. Nice to meet you guys. So my wife passed. My wife passed a couple years ago in this house. And I had been, weird things had been going on in the house. I had called the police several times about what was going on in the house. It got to the point to where they started threatening. And he looked at the cop. They started threatening to lock me up because they said I was making fake calls to the police. So he looked back at the police. So these kids are tripping too. So the kids and me all seen the same person in the fucking house. How did these kids know what my wife looked like? These kids don't know me. I don't know them. My wife been dead for these many years. How the hell these children know my wife look like if that ain't what I've been seeing in my fucking house? And y'all been sitting up here having me evaluated. I go to the hospital. Y'all want to have me locked up and evaluated because y'all say I'm losing my damn mind. But guess what? If I'm losing my mind, then they is too. Because that man just described my goddamn wife and you heard it for yourself. And the cop is looking like, no, John pulled out his wallet, pulled a picture out. Is this what she looked like? Kayla just stood back like, that's her. That's her right now. That's her. That's the lady that opened the door. And John just looked up at the damn cop. So we all crazy. So me and these 3 kids that I never met in my fucking life, we all crazy. We all seen the same fucking person. Like he talking to the cop. We all seen the same fucking person. But I'm crazy. Cop was like, that's not what it is, John. Don't worry about it. We got the kids out of the house. You free to go inside the house. We got the kids out. They was just, telling them got the bed and breakfast. We were just trying to get something to eat. So the cop was like, you can't be walking in people's houses here. People will shoot you here for doing that. You can't be doing that. Okay, cool. We just want to go. We just want to leave. At this point, we're eating some fucking McDonald's. We just want to leave. All right, well, go ahead and leave. John ain't pressing no charges for y'all breaking in. We didn't break in. John's wife let us in. We didn't break in. Cop looked at their ass. Whatever. If I hear y'all wrapped up in anything else, your ass going to jail. Bro, you won't hear about shit else from us. Don't you worry. You won't hear about nothing else from us. And they got in their car. And they got ready to leave. And Kayla looks back at this house. And she see John standing in the window. And what looked like this crazy ass wife standing on the side of him in the window. She tells Trucker, look. Trucker stopped the car. He looks up at the window. Quan looks up at the window. They all see John and this woman standing in the window. Even though the cops done told him that this woman's dead. John done told him that this woman is dead. But she's standing in the fucking window with John. When Kayla seen that, Kayla looked back at Trucker. Go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Trucker pulls off. He did about 85. Come around the goddamn curves trying to get up out of there. And they went and got them some McDonald's to eat. They were like, fuck that. They didn't go to no more bed and breakfast. If it wasn't a restaurant that I can Google or seen online or been to before, we won't be going. And that's exactly what they did. They did not go to any more restaurants like that. They decided to take their ass like Ruby Tuesdays, Long John's, Longhorn, Applebee's, TGI Friday, places we know. You know what I'm saying? We not doing no more back alley bed and breakfasts that we ain't never fucking heard of before. So, they didn't do it no more. John's wife still live in that fucking house with him. The cops still think John is losing his fucking mind. Trucker, Trina, and Quan, Trucker, Kayla, and Quan all decided to not speak of that situation again. They told one person about the situation, which was a family member that they did come down there to see. And they told his family member about it. And the family member told them about John. So apparently John and his wife has had that house for a long time. Apparently John built that house back in the day himself with his own hands. He built this fucking house for him and his wife. And I guess apparently she didn't want to leave. But they said that John was, him and his wife were good in that house. They loved each other very much. And when she passed, John took it really hard. They were saying that they would see him walking around, with alcohol in his hand, just like trying to drink his problems away and stuff. And But the family member told them, rumors have been heard that not only have John, but several people that live on that street has seen the wife in the window of their fucking house. Kids in that neighborhood have seen the woman in their fucking house, but the cops says nothing like that could happen. So everybody in Mississippi crazy that live on that street. Everybody in Mississippi that live on that street by that goddamn house is fucking bananas, according to the police, and ghosts ain't real. So Kayla and them decided they wasn't doing no more bed and breakfasts, no more in-house food. No, we'll go out. We'll go out to somewhere where it's 1,000 fucking people and everybody can witness what the hell we witnessed. So that's what they did. And then his family member told them that John and his wife were doing really good. There was no issues until their son died. Their son died when he was like 23 years old. He was killed while coming home from the store. He was hit by a drunk driver. And, they was just like, that's when the whole family went down here. The mama stopped coming outside to do her roses and flowers and stuff. Like, everything just got really depressing and shut down. And his family members said that they knew their son because their son went to school with them. And they was like, he was really funny and he was a really nice guy. He'll give you the shirt off his back. He was really sweet and everything. And then, she was like, I even got a picture of him in our yearbook. And she pulled the yearbook out and she pulls out the picture. And the picture is the goddamn gas station, y'all. The son that they lost was at the goddamn gas station and directed them to that house. When Kayla and Trucker and Quan saw that picture, Quan just jumped up and said, get the fuck out of here, man. Trucker said, where you get that picture from? She said, he went to school with me. Kayla was like, that's a lie. That boy ain't dead. Yes, he is dead. No, he's not dead. That boy ain't dead. We seen that boy. We seen him at the gas station. He's not dead. And that family member was like, well, it don't surprise me that you seen him at the gas station. That where he was coming from when he was killed. So it don't surprise me that you seen him at the gas station, but that was him. So they encountered not one, but 2 ghosts in one night. No idea. Quan really didn't want to believe that the dude was dead. He didn't think the dude was dead for real. He thought his family member was bullshitting. Like, we just seen this man at the store. This man is not dead. Until she pulled out the fucking obituary. And sure as shit, here's this man's face. And he was dead as shit. Quan was like, hell no. I don't want to come back to Mississippi. I don't want to come back to Mississippi no more. So they stayed their little weekend, but and got the fuck up out of Mississippi as soon as possible. But it was that man's son, it was John's son that directed them to this fucking bed and breakfast that was dead. And it was John's wife that was trying to serve their ass up that was dead. So they encountered 2 dead people in one night from the same family. Coincidence? Maybe. Possibly. Never know. Sis, I'm not giving you all that information. I'm not giving y'all, I don't give y'all addresses and locations where you can just narrow down shit unless people tell me I can tell y'all that much. These people told me I could tell y'all that much about Abilene, Texas. That's why I told y'all exactly where it was. But everybody else ain't giving me that kind of leeway. So, that was you guys' 4th story of the night. Close the haunted storybook. Oh, you know the story I'm speaking of, Kim? What? That was a good story. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So, no cities. I'm not giving no cities, no counties, no nothing. None of that. None of that. We not getting none of that. Apparently, the wife, he said if wife got sick after their son died, her health started to decline. She didn't, I guess, she didn't want to go to the doctor. She didn't want to have herself checked out. She just sat in the house and withered away, basically, until she died. So, So, And no, I'm not telling no exact locations. No, I'm not. Just know this in Mississippi. No exact locations. But don't worry, because sometime this year, I may be down there to check it out my fucking self. So, thank you guys so much for joining me for story time. I greatly appreciate it. I love you guys so much. You guys make the time fly by so fast. Thank you so much for all the superstar stickers that I received tonight. Everyone that gave out a superstar sticker. You will be in a story time on Friday. I want y'all to see. He pointing at the Georgia so y'all can see. Okay. So yes, I'm sorry. I would do a bonus story time, but not tonight. Let's see what Auntie is about to indulge on. So yeah, some hash browns, some eggs. So yeah, I haven't even ate because I was doing story time. So I'm about to go ahead and eat now. But thank you guys so much. Like I said, thank you so much for joining me for story time. I love you guys so much. Everybody that gave out superstar stickers tonight will be in story time on Friday. I will see you guys on Friday. Please stay safe. Please social distance. Please wear your mask. And last but not least, please don't snap the sleeves off a motherfucker unless they earn it. So, thank you so much. I love you guys. For everybody that fell asleep during story time, that's why y'all are called a replay gang. Y'all, so from my family to yours, good night.
Ow.
Good night. And I love you guys. Oh, and the payout voice. Peace. Good night, y'all.